that sound right?
Oh, way back.
Good morning, people. It is Mark's favourite day, man. It's Friday. It's the 27th of October. Welcome to TDA The Day After, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And you are hosted by the best people. So let's introduce ourselves.
Problem with the cameras? Come on, E-man.
No, Christy's got it.
This is good.
Oh.
She's just getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
It's all right. Got new staff.
No stress.
Anytime now.
Anytime soon.
You should say his name.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Damn.
It's your boy, Big Kilowski. Morning, people.
Good morning. Back to me, Christy. It's going to be a long show.
Yes.
We'll get there, man. We'll get there. So, you sure it's not at the top?
No. Yeah.
Your favourite shade queen, my own royalty. Who's next? You man?
We'll see where it drops.
That's it. Let's see.
Yeah, getting better.
They call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
Always.
Always.
Back to you, Christy.
Hi.
Oh, no.
Okay. My man, here. Please. Finally.
Oh dear.
Queen of VOE.
And then back to me, Christy.
Oh, no. No,
No,
mama.
he's done his.
Oh, shame.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, shame. Sorry.
Okay. Well, how's everybody? Oh, Christy's going to struggle. I was going to ask how everyone's doing. Everyone just shout it out at me, please. Was everyone good, yeah?
You know, it's actually hard to do that camera thing when you catch people talking.
It is. It is because it's still on me. You just didn't catch that.
I'm a mess right now.
You'll get there, man. You'll get there. We've got faith in you.
Yeah. Okay, well, never mind. Just leave it on me. Basically, right. So, we have some news for you guys. We've got some tea. Piping hot tea, I will say, at that. Yeah, so we've got some tea for you guys. I'm going to pass over to E-Man to please lead the way.
Cool. All right, so we've got a message for the TDA family.
That's right.
And yeah, I'll basically just read it as it is in front of me, right? TDA family, I hope everyone's blessed. So I've battled with this decision for quite a long time now, but here we go. It's with a heavy heart that I announced that I'm leaving the show. Without going into great detail, because it's Friday and I know Esther wants a short show.
Yeah, right.
I don't feel I have the capacity to be a part of TDA at present. So I had to make the difficult decision to leave to focus on other areas of my life. It's been a pleasure to be a part of such a special, unique, and innovative endeavor. I wish the show and everyone a part of it, sorry guys.
Yeah.
You know when you join
Yeah,
up-
please. Yeah,
sorry,
I
let me
hear you.
focus, I'm sorry. I wish the show and everyone a part of it, all the success in the world.
Okay, don't
And
do
I
that.
hope, sorry, and I hope TDA goes on to be the leader in the broadcasting space and continues to be the best morning show around. Of course, this won't be the last you hear from me, but it's a good bye for now. P.S. I really missed the reaction. Please don't let Mark run amok with his delusional United takes. The quote isn't on.
Now you getting red from filth in the morning.
Come on, Gunners. Signing out, the Oracle, the voice of reason, Mr. Rotations.
All right. Thank you very much, E-Man. There you have it. Should we get into the Black History Month, lest we forget?
I'm not unpacking that.
Or do you want to unpack it? All right, unpack.
Huh?
Unpack.
I just want to know how you felt about that.
Rich?
Bro. I mean, yeah, I guess he's got other things going on. He's definitely can't really be anymore. So, you know, I mean, would have been nice for him to stay on, but what can you do? I hope he does well in whatever he's trying to do or wherever he's trying to go. You know, yeah. There's rough, man.
I would say that, you know, it's hard we've taken on a big commitment here.
We
We've
have.
got a massive task. It's not easy
Absolutely.
getting up every morning and coming in every day.
That is true.
So I hope you lot appreciate us.
Yes.
You get me? That's what I would say. And I wish Yusuf all the best.
Yeah. Retweet.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, then let's get on with the show, guys.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Where's Brent anyway?
Yeah, Brent is on walkabouts. Brent will be joining us at some point in the show. Hopefully, Brent is dealing with some things.
After I just remembered I have to get up and do the bloody press. the
Yeah,
button
you have to
again.
press the button. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Now I'll be back. Okay.
So, today's BHM, lest we forget, we've got 2 countries for you.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. So the
Welcome to
first-
the end, innit? We need to kind of speed.
Yeah, you know what the thing is, yeah? What I realize is, we obviously, I mean, we knew this before.
Yeah.
There's no way we can fit in all black countries
Nah.
into this, yeah. And I've realized that certain countries,
Yeah.
like Kenya, that I would have loved to include.
Did we do Kenya?
No,
I embarrassed
Kenya,
myself.
yeah.
Oh, that was Uganda.
I was
My
gone
bad.
for a week, so there's a lot that I missed. I don't know. But couldn't you do like an honourable mention day on like on the last day? Not necessarily like deep dive, but just don't maybe never say nothing for them. Just big them up.
That's going to be a lot of countries there.
Okay.
I was thinking, you know what, because Black History Month shouldn't be confined to just 1 month, that we kind of let it spill over a bit, you know what I'm saying? So some countries we will include, I guess, in November. I think that's what we could do, man.
You want to
Make
So we're
it
carrying
spill
this segment in
over.
November.
Not forever, not forever.
I'm about to say
Not
no.
forever.
Excuse me. Like,
Spill over.
we said honorable mentions. I'm sorry. I'll be honest with you. This shit ends on the 31st of October. Done.
All right, okay.
No. I like that we do this.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah, but the spill
We're
over,
gonna have to
like,
vote as a team because I'm sorry.
it's meant to be done. You
It's,
know?
it's fun.
Or what we could do, I guess, on the last day,
We're Black
we could
Show, you
put,
know.
we could put them into topic of the day.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so instead of a topic of the day, we'll just talk about the rest of the countries in that segment.
Yeah, but you know it's
On the
gonna be just
31st.
be you talking.
No,
It's gonna be
what
like
else
you
are we
reading
talking-
20 headlines.
Yeah, that's long.
Yeah. Because there's nothing for.
A lot of
I guess we
countries,
just can react to stuff.
I tried Kenyans. I tried.
I don't think you tried. There's 4 days left. Oh no, there isn't. There's actually 2 days left. Because we don't do weekends, unfortunately. Oh.
Well,
We'll see what happens.
oh yeah, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it somehow. All right, so today, the first country that we're going to deal with is the beautiful island of St. Lucia.
Oh, lit, man.
Has anybody been to St. Lucia here?
No.
Not yet, but I'm going next year.
Oh,
is it?
nice of you to
Literally.
join us.
Look who's finally made it.
Can you just press some horns, please?
For what?
So they
St.
know that you're
Lucia.
here.
Where we?
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Brent, you made me sweat, man.
Sorry.
Christy was going through it, brother.
Yeah, I was going for it. I was going for it.
Pressing over there, innit?
At one point, we just had to shout out our responses because it was just a lot for her to deal with, yeah. But no, I want to go next year. So I was talking to my friend Crystal when we went to the play yesterday. We can talk about the play after the segment,
Yes.
please. That we're going to go next year.
Oh, sick.
And my cousin just came back and it just looks...
Yeah, it's actually been calling me. Oh, it looks.
Yes.
It looks divine. It looks... Like, I'm not really a touristy babe on holiday and stuff. That's not my calling. I'm gonna go.
Stuff in the chat. Did y'all do the announcement?
Yes, sir. We had to.
Yeah.
Who did it?
E-man.
I volunteered, but
Never mind.
no, because obviously we can't, you know what I mean? We can't, like, take forever. You
Alright.
didn't tell me when you're going to come back.
Sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, we couldn't... Yeah, because you didn't say... You didn't have a return date.
Sorry.
Return time.
Well,
You
since
just left us for dead.
you missed it, any thoughts you'd like to share on it?
Yes. Let everybody share their thoughts, or just
Yes.
No, we all did that.
Well,
You
I
missed it.
kind of done most of the full
Oh,
show.
serious?
First
Yeah.
of all, first of all, you little nerd.
I'm just saying, email comes straight to
They
me.
went straight to you.
Yeah, so I kind of done most of the full show,
Disrespectful.
but you know, it is what it is. Doesn't matter.
disgusting.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And the camera just landed on him.
Serious.
Yeah, because I need to press it.
Because she's doing Russian roulette over there. So
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you guys are gonna be seeing Yusuf thrive in the feeling which is that he is going to be focusing on.
Amen to that.
Sorry, hold up. Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. You can hear me. All right, cool. I hope it is everybody appreciates the fact that it is that he joined us for the brief while, and obviously he left us with many memories, and all fun memories, obviously. And I hope him well. I wish him well.
100%, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up Yusuf, man.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, man. Is he watching? He's watching. Big up yourself, Yusuf, man.
All right. So St. Lucia.
Yes.
I can't lie, yeah. Every time I see St. Lucia, yeah, I'm like, this place looks beautiful. Like from the hotels, just to the scenery,
yeah.
and just everything.
Listen,
I'm saying,
man, I'm ready
this
to
is
walk
it.
the streets of St. Lucia.
I ain't done a vacation before, but I think when I do one, like the proper one, it's gonna be a St. Lucia.
I'm trying to
Proper
find a
one?
man when I go
Huh?
there.
Not the proper one.
Yeah, no, I don't mean like one with
Say
my
the
little
proper
Start a
one.
pack. Start a pack vacation.
Yeah.
What's like the top?
No, I'm not gonna bring one of my
Top thing.
concubines to St.
Okay.
Lucia. I mean when it's
Sullivan.
like, I mean like when it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it's a real deal. It's the kind of place you propose in. You propose that.
I suppose it can give you that. It can inspire you like that. It can do that.
It can. I feel like this when the sun hits you, and the people look so friendly there, and you got the nice fresh fruits, and
It
you
just looks so calm
it just
and
looks
peaceful
so good.
and serene.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody like go St. Lucia, like put it on their story and it just not look amazing. Still, I can't lie. I didn't even realize it was that leng. Like I'm
Yeah.
late. I'm late to the party. To be fair,
Yeah. I feel like I've always wanted to go to different countries in the Caribbean, but Georgette going, I said no, I'm doing it. Like I'm going. So I've got my date ready and everything. I just need to look up this weekend and sort it out.
Because even was it her? Or am I going crazy? I was gonna say even the thunderstorms look nice.
Yeah, it was her because I think there was a day where there was a rain.
No, you think it's a joke?
No, it did. No, it looked
All right,
nice. man.
you wouldn't understand.
He's
I
uncultured.
wouldn't. No, you're right. I'm just seeing shit from TV. All the places you went, all the nice places you went, I've only seen on TV. So when they're saying thunderstorms, I'm thinking of somewhere pissing
Nah, it
down.
looked like
absolutely pissing down and tearing it down. Type
Nah.
thing. So
it looked perfect, man.
okay, fair enough.
But yeah, man. Today is International Creole Day. And
Okay,
apparently,
Today, yeah.
And apparently the biggest commemoration of that happens in St. Lucia.
Love that.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing it. That's why we're doing St. Lucia today, basically, right? And in St. Lucia, Creole Day pays homage to St. Lucia's rich Creole roots with a celebration of traditional garb, Creole cuisine, and the Creole dialect. So the Creole language in St. Lucia came about during slavery when French and English words became part of a hybrid African language. African slaves needed a way to communicate with one another and were often forbidden to speak in their native languages. Thus, they combined English, French, and, we get Creole. Although English is the official language of St. Lucia, a larger percentage of the population speak the French African dialect of Creole, which is colloquially referred to as patois, right? 95%. The Pittons is St. Lucia's iconic Twin Peaks. So I don't know if Brent can put up the Pittons, Pitons. And basically, these are like two peaks, iconic twin peaks, pardon me, and they're two towering volcano spires and are the major iconic landmark of the island. There you go.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Was it St. Lucia?
Sensational.
Yeah, I can't wait to go on hikes and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to be a tourist.
And these apparently are World Heritage Sites as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and among the largest of the world's volcanic plugs.
Sick.
They got sulfur springs as well in St. Lucia. And the sulfur springs are located on the west coast of St. Lucia in the town of Soufrière. I could be pronouncing this terribly, by the way. But it's a well-known, world-renowned site where visitors go to experience the black water pool springs, mud baths, and they learn about the driving volcano's history.
Okay, mud bath.
Did you know St. Lucia have got a carnival as well? That they, celebrate
Okay.
and whatnot. Yeah. It's previously
Are
known
they doing
as...
blackface?
There's mud.
They're
it's the
mud.
mud.
They're in the mud.
Dumb.
I was just
It's
checking.
more like greyface.
But I'll be honest, I bet they jumped at the opportunity.
100%.
Like you're finding
Wait, is it the Dutch that do that? Once a year they do the whole blackface thing. For it's the Dutch. Once a year they do the whole blackface thing where everyone, mostly in the country, just
Even here.
blacked up.
Even here
Yeah.
they do. Remember we spoke
Cornwall.
about the show?
Cornwall. Is it Cornwall? It's Cornwall.
I can't remember.
There's actually a few places
Or
where they
Devon,
do
Dan.
where they do the blackface.
It's a bit wild though, man.
this
It's like a
brand?
tradition.
Prince of okay.
Yeah, over there.
Oops.
Uh-uh.
There you go.
All right. So yeah. So previously known as the Lucian Carnival, it's a lively, vibrant celebration of St. Lucia's rich culture and heritage.
When is that? Do you know?
I'm not too sure.
I want to go to the Trinidad one. I've never been to carnival in this country, but Trinidad,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all of it. That looks lit.
Is that where Chance was acting up?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
when they lost his sense.
And this particular, the St. Lucian Carnival, this celebration evolved from the island's unique mix of Catholic, Caribbean, and African heritage. It's the largest and the most important cultural event in St. Lucia, with over 5,000 costumed revelers taking part, as well as 30,000 spectators and a television audience of 60,000. So they really go for it, man. And St. Lucia Carnival was originally held before the start of Lent, but was moved to the summer so it wouldn't compete with Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival.
Oh, look at that. Thoughtful.
Compete, you know.
You trying to say there's no competition?
Blow the man out the water. I hear you.
Brett's like, whatever.
St. Lucia is home to a luxury chocolate brand. You know Hotel Chocolat?
No way, that's St. Lucia.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Big up
Wow.
them.
Hotel
The actual
Chocolate
Chocolat. Isn't that what it's called?
They've got shops, yeah. it is.
Chocolat. I'm sure.
Chocolat.
I'm sure you're not meant to
Oh,
pronounce
silent
it.
T.
Yeah, because
Sorry,
it's
guys.
French.
Chocolat.
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 So basically, their
What
cocoa
accent
estate,
is that?
With an accent.
their cocoa estate is in St. Lucia.
Okay, big up
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
So
Is it white?
I
Never
hope
mind.
they paid.
Yeah, that's why. That's what I was
You
gonna
guys
ask.
say what they what?
I know the colonizers and their when it has to do with cocoa and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, I doubt it is. But yeah, it's a 140-acre estate. It's in the southwest of St. Lucia. They grow their cocoa beans directly on this St. Lucian farm. Apparently, 80% of the island's population is Roman Catholic as well. Smaller groups belong to Protestant groups, Anglican, Methodists, Baptists, Seventh-day Adventists, things of that nature. St. Lucia was named after St. Lucy of Syracuse as well. And she was a Roman Christian, Virgin Martyr, who was one of the earliest Christian saints to achieve popularity. This was between the years of AD 283 and 304. So St. Lucia is one of 2 sovereign states in the world named after a woman, and is the only one named after a human woman. So Ireland was named after a woman too, but that was like a goddess.
This is the co-founder.
Of
What's
Hotel
it,
Chocolat.
chocolate?
Who's this?
Yeah.
They never did
Oh,
that sting.
God.
Hotel Chocolat.
Of course.
Sting, chow.
Angus Philwell.
Angus.
Of course.
Look at Angus.
That name
Was it
is
St. Lucia native?
wild.
100%.
And St. Lucia is reputed, is the birthplace of the Empress Josephine Bonaparte, who was the first wife of Napoleon. So yeah, just a bit of history. In 200 AD, the island was called Ayanola, and it was called that by the Arawak Indians who lived there, right? So it's 200 AD. Hundreds of years later, in 800 AD, another group of Amerindians called the Caribs took control of the island, and they named it Hewa Nora. And the island's current name, St. Lucia, only came into existence with the arrival of the Europeans in the early 16th century. So the Europeans faced hostility from the Caribs, and their first attempts to colonize the island failed. In 1650, the French managed to successfully establish a settlement, and in 1660, they signed a peace treaty with the local Caribs, agreeing to live in harmony. But just a few years on, from 1663 to 1667, England took control of the island. The control of St. Lucia could almost be said to be like a tug-of-war match between the French and the British, because basically those were the countries that took control of St. Lucia, and it pretty much switched between those 2 countries 14 times. 7 times for the French, 7 times for the British. St. Lucia switched so often between English and French rule that it became known as the Helen of the West Indies, after the Greek, mythological character Helen of Troy. But in 1814, the British took definitive control of St. Lucia, making it a long-standing colony of the British Empire. By the time slavery was abolished in St. Lucia in 1834, there was more than 13,000 black slaves, around 2,500 free black people, and around 2,300 white people living on the island. St. Lucia became independent from Britain in 1967 and gained full independence in 1979. So yeah, that's the story of St. Lucia, man.
Pick up St. Lucia, man.
Let's get on to some of their notable foods. So their national dish is green figs and saltfish.
Again?
Green figs and saltfish, like green
Okay.
bananas.
I like saltfish, man.
You don't?
No, I like
Oh, you do?
saltfish. I like
Okay,
it.
cool.
Is it salty? I think I've asked this
A
before.
little bit. Not,
Yeah, I don't-
not
Like
mad.
naturally.
Said a little bit.
I mean,
So fish is full of sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Salty.
I like
It reminds me of Bella, and I don't like
Oh
that.
no. Yeah.
Reminds me of what?
Bala.
I know.
Stockfish.
Well, I know we have to educate you.
Oh, no, I'm not sorry. No,
Sorry,
stockfish.
yeah,
You could
sorry.
have just said stockfish.
There you go.
You could have just said
Or
stockfish.
you could have understood
No,
Bala.
thank
No,
you.
you could have just said
You could have
stockfish.
understood your language.
Okay.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't learn when I was younger. Forgive me for not crying to my mum while you teach me.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Leave Auntie out of it,
is it
man.
my fault though? Like, what am I meant to do?
Fair.
Come on, man.
Fair.
You don't know none of your language.
Brother, what
That's when you
language
wanna
do you
tap
speak
in.
in your country, bro?
English.
Oh, all right then. Cool. All right, exactly. Then I know English. Stop it.
Oh, so that's your country? Oh,
Born
okay.
here, man.
Okay.
Get out of here, man.
Ain't there a part of you that
What do you mean?
ain't there a part of you that would like to
Hold
learn?
on, what am I meant to do here? Am I meant to like go to the grave and be like, Mum, how come you didn't tell me?
the
Like,
grave,
what am I-
child.
No,
But
but
people do thingy though. Lessons and stuff.
We on.
yeah, but it's easy
I
to
think
learn.
when I
It's easy
think-
to learn
yeah,
when
you're
you're
a kid.
younger.
I was thinking about that
Yeah.
the other day. 'Cause I was thinking I might want to like top up a little bit, but it is harder to learn when you're older.
What
though.
I mean though is I can look at any country in the world and there's a woman speaking to her child in their mother tongue. My mum didn't do that with me. Maybe your mum done it with you. Maybe your mum done it with you. My mum didn't do it with me.
That's fine. We're not talking about the past. We're talking about the future.
Yeah. Brother, do you
I'm
speak
saying-
any other language other than
No,
English?
but I'm asking you, is there a
That's what I'm
part?
saying. This guy's in Egypt, man.
There's no one. My family don't speak any other tongue. There's. And what I'm trying to say to you, brother, I don't understand why you get so defensive. The
I'm not
question-
defensive. I'm not.
The question I'm
defensive.
trying to ask you is,
It
yeah,
is where it is.
I know, brother, relax. One
I'm
second.
relaxed. I'm relaxed. I'm very relaxed. I'm very relaxed. Trust
The
me.
question that I want to get to, well, you won't let me. I'm just saying, as difficult as it may be, or whatever, is there any part of you that would like or want to learn the language?
Yeah, of course. 100%. It would be nice to speak. When I look at translators on that, they speak pure different languages. I think that's dope.
You're so childish.
I think Esther can help you.
You think what?
Esther could help you.
That's just trying to learn top up herself.
No,
That's what
but-
I'm teaching.
Let's not do
Well, you're not
She
gonna do
just
it.
said she wants to top up.
No, but that was a different. No. I
you can't
did
speak
say
either.
that.
I know I speak it, but not.
No, I
you're
did-
not as fluent.
I am.
Oh, I
But
didn't know
wanted
that.
to
I
top
didn't
up.
know
I
that.
wanted to learn like
BOE.
the proverbs and stuff.
Sir,
Okay, no, but
Sir.
To
Oh, no,
have
I'm
two
not
conversations at the same
Oh
time.
no, I am.
what did
we're
you
not
say?
doing this.
So-
BOE
I'm not
can't
as
speak her
fluent.
mother tongue.
Yeah, but I understand.
Yeah.
And you're over here dissing me.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
no,
be
no.
honest.
Just
Excuse me. Wait. No.
I know.
Rich, you don't even
I'm
know.
just saying.
anything.
It's not my fault though.
You are even at minus.
What am I meant to do when I'm 1 year old? And what am I meant to do?
No.
I don't understand.
You are
Obviously,
even at
know
minus.
better.
But
No
do you
better,
know
do better.
Rich is saying that I'm not claiming BOE in it. So
Yeah, but I still know my culture. You didn't even know what it meant.
So wait there, did your mum speak to you in the mother tongue when you were younger?
Yeah, they did.
All right then. Then there's no comparison. It's not the same thing.
it's killing me because we haven't gone to the second country.
There
We
you
ain't
go.
even on the no
We haven't-
dishes of the
I know,
first.
I know. Sorry, forgive me.
Okay.
No, actually, I think keeps coming up, man. I can't.
And
We say,
Okay.
dickhead. Relax. Relax. I'm darker than you, bro. Hey, I'm just saying this. I will always
you
be
are
darker
so
than you.
cheeky for that, you know.
I will always be darker than you, bro.
You are so cheeky.
This guy's an idiot.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Eman, as you were Aki and Saltfish.
What country?
I can saltfish.
Green figs and
And
saltfish.
saltfish.
Yeah, that's the national dish at St. Lucia. They've also got something called pigtail bouillon.
Yeah,
this is,
I'm gonna avoid that when I go.
100%.
Yes.
It's a one-pot dish made with salted
How do characters
pigtail.
love a one pot? Why do you
Slaves
just
and
throw
stuff.
everything in there?
Yeah. A lot of these things are passed down, man. Yeah, salted pigtail, green plantain.
Salted?
Yeah. Green plantains, peppers, carrot, dumpling.
Okay.
They've also got curried lamb. I'm not too sure if this is on purpose, but it could be curried lamby. But yeah,
Lambi.
yeah, it could be. I don't know.
No comment.
And this is like a traditional seafood stew. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, curried lamby or lamby. Conch, garlic, scallions, curry powder, salt, oil, coriander, thyme, and carrots.
What's this?
Curry lambi.
Yeah, that's quite good. They also got something called pemi, P-E.
Is that pay me?
Pay me. Oh, is it pay me? Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. That is no.
No?
No.
Okay. Mashed pumpkin, dried coconut.
This is definitely pay me.
That moi moi.
Yeah, that's pay me, innit?
Yeah. Why do you spell it like that?
Why do you spell it that?
Yeah, P-E-M-M-I-E.
It might be more the Creole.
Tongue.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But it could be pronounced how Brent's saying it.
It's definitely
Pay me.
not pronounced how I'm saying it.
Yeah.
And
So
it's spelled this way, P-A-I-M-E.
Okay. Yeah, see, they pronounce
Yeah, it's
it.
the same thing.
Is that
Yeah.
sweet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Pumpkin, coconut.
cinnamon, sugar,
Yeah.
cornmeal wrapped inside a
Amazing.
green banana leaf.
Okay.
Pumpkin,
Somebody bring
cinnamon.
banana leaf will change your life.
And they've got what we obviously would call something different, but they call it akra. And it's fish cake, saltfish fritters.
Oh, what do you call it?
I don't know. I
They
feel
will call
like
it something different.
I feel like it's a spin-off of like akara.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, that is like
What is their own thing?
Yeah, it's like yeah.
What's
it's
that?
different.
What's this made of? What's this?
This is fish cake fritters.
Oh, I
or
was gonna say,
saltfish fritters.
It looks like fritters.
Yeah.
It's nice.
They've also got cow heel soup.
Yeah, this is just too much.
The heel.
I didn't even know a cow
The
had
heel?
heels.
Yeah,
No,
cow
Not even
heel
cow
soup.
foot.
No,
the cow heel.
man.
The heel.
Cow
What does a heel look like? A
Cow
heel?
foot back soup, you know, that is cold.
There you go. It looks nice, doesn't it?
What are the cows? I don't even know what a cow's heel looks like.
It probably tastes delicious,
It
to be
does.
fair. But
Have you tried it before, Brent?
Yes, we have this in Trinidad. All these things I'm hearing is to try that too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And you eat all of that?
Yes.
you eat
heel
cow
and
foot,
that.
yeah?
Yes.
You
What, the
pig's,
hoof?
pig's tail.
No.
Hmm?
No.
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 Okay.
You eat pig's tail.
Yes. I told you, I make my pale out with pigtail. Salted pigtail. Hoo. Wait,
a good word
the
for it.
salted pigtail isn't the main. It's the enhancement.
Oh,
You
okay.
would normally use chicken or lamb or whatever.
Okay.
But the salted pigtail gives it a
So, je ne sais quoi.
smoky taste. Oh.
Pigtail does bring red pea soup to life, though. I won't lie.
Pigtail? As in the curly thing?
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
texture?
the white in.
Huh?
I can tell you, I haven't ate a pigtail in donkey's years.
What's the texture of the pigtail like?
To be honest, it falls off the bone after it. You have to cook it long, 100%, right? But once you do it right, you put it in your mouth and it's just like it melts. It melts.
Jekuje.
Muju kuje.
Anyway.
Terrible.
Is
as
that
you
what
were.
you said?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Jason.
Yeah.
That's interesting, man.
They've also got, I could be pronouncing this wrong, farine and avocado balls. Farine.
What I'm hearing is that when I go to St. Lucia, I might starve. That's what I'm hearing.
But they'll probably, well, not probably, they'll definitely have normal stuff in it.
I like plantain and stuff, like fish.
Avocado balls.
Oh, that's too green.
That
That's
can't,
like
that
too
can't be
much
anything wrong with that.
avocado.
Avocado's leng.
I hate avocado.
Is it?
The texture's too like
Mushy.
yeah, and like slimy.
got
I used to not
I got
like it, but
three of them
I
sitting
love
on my
it.
side now, just waiting to be consumed. And then,
Call them
So have I
zabuka?
actually.
huh?
You call them zabuka?
Nah.
Oh, I call them zabuka.
They said on the side.
What?
I said I got three of them on my
Yeah,
side.
no.
Oh, okay, I thought you
I
guys
just call them
said.
zabuka.
I call them avocado pears.
Avocado pears.
Whose shoe is that?
I call them pears.
Oh, man.
Well, what is so random? Did you just place them?
I just threw them down. Oh, no, I don't know how that go over there. That's Brent. That's not me. They were.
He's gonna throw the shoe at you.
How did it end up underneath
That's
my
what I'm
They were
saying.
to the left.
Like
Right.
you came in, you just flicked it
You
off.
just literally flicked them off.
They were.
And they're high top, so how do you even flick that off?
They were to the left. I don't know what Brent done.
Okay. Anything else, man? They've got?
Just a few notable people. So Sonia M. Johnny, first woman ambassador to the United States.
Big up her.
Sir Derek Alton Walcott was a poet and playwright, or I should say is, 1992 Nobel Prize winner. So 100% big him up. Joseph Marcel, butler in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jeffrey.
Oh, yes, Jeffrey. Big up, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Joseph Marcel. Trix Worrell, best known for creating the sitcom Desmond's.
Oh, right,
Oh.
Desmond.
Yeah, the writer and the
big show.
director.
Wow.
Chris Boucher, is it Boucher?
Bobby Boucher's
I was just about to say Bobby Boucher.
Basketball player. Basketball player. Okay.
Are you being serious? Some alternative facts.
And apparently there's some British nationals that have, I guess some ancestry there. Jermaine Defoe, Rio Ferdinand,
Okay.
Angelica Bell, Shola Ama.
Shola.
Shola Amma.
That's a Nigerian first name and a Ghanaian last name. And she's from St. Lucia.
That's probably why though, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Because you pick and choose,
A
isn't it?
bit of this, a bit of that.
Yeah.
Big up Shola, man. She's ling, man. She's Asian, like
Isn't there
fine
like
wine.
a little population of Europe, but like where they've kept hold on to that? Do they speak
What, St.
that?
Lucia?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I've heard that.
And is it Sai from Top Boy? Dudley,
Say again.
Which one say again?
Ain't that the one
The
that got?
pale skin one.
Yeah, that's what I was. The one that got the gun
It's
shoved.
about, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One in the
the
Rihanna
model
video, one in the Rihanna video.
We Found Love video.
Okay,
I pick up him.
Yeah, Dudley Nessie. Sorry. But yeah, he's from St. Lucia.
Butchering names.
No.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, man, it's tough, man. Everyone should just have African names. Anyway, the so the next country we're going to deal with is St. Kitts and Nevis, man. Is Venus from St. Kitts?
Potentially.
Potentially.
I feel like I heard it on the
Please.
show, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
No.
Yeah, from what's that?
Montreal.
No, Woodsy's Montreal.
No, I know that Woodsy's Montreal, but he's also Montreal.
Maybe some mix up. He's,
Yes,
he's a
he
blend
is.
of he's a
There's
blend of
mix-
small
he's a blend
islands.
of-
Yeah.
yeah.
You're right. This is what's his name? From Taliban's.
Oh.
He's from St. Kitts as well, isn't he?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's from St. Kitts?
I'm sure he is.
I thought Jamaican, you know.
I think he's certain kids. What's his name again?
Byron.
It's like
Byron.
Byron Messiah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Yeah, man.
people.
So big up St. Kitts and Nevis, man. Apparently it's the smallest country in the Americas, both in area and population. So the country is a state composed of 2 islands. Did you guys know that? It's composed of 2 islands.
No.
It's in the,
Wasn't going and
it's
though.
in the name, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Kids and.
Yeah, but their combined area is 104 square miles, and it's home to around 45,000 people.
Yeah, it's tiny.
That's like less,
Yeah.
less than the population of Hackney.
So everyone's
That's
just family over there,
Yeah, like everyone
Basically.
knows each other.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
The capital is Basseterre, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Basseterre. And that's on the actual island of St. Kitts, which is the larger of the 2 islands. The population is largely black, with a small minority of people of mixed African and white heritage. There's also like a small population of South Asians and white people as well.
Sorry, just a correction. Messia
Byron.
Byron. He's born in Kingston, Jamaica.
He was raised in St. Kitts though. He's from St. Kitts. He's
Yeah, he
over
resides
there.
in St. Kitts. Yeah.
He's
Yeah, so
representing.
he said he
He's representing
claims,
St.
he
Kitts,
said he
man.
claims both though.
He can he's allowed to do both, but I've seen him say that out of his own mouth,
I
man.
don't know if it is that you can say that he's some St. Kitts if it is that he's not from St. Kitts.
I've seen him say it in the interview. That's what he's repping, St. Kitts.
Okay. It's just like you would say that you are British. No, it's true. Just like Emmanuel would say he's British.
There you go then.
Right,
I don't
Emmanuel?
sound British.
Right? You would say you're British or would you
don't
say
say-
you're Nigerian?
I'm from Oduduwa Nation.
And this is what I'm saying. My point. Because that's where he was born, right?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Pretty Patel's looking you.
Absolutely terrible. We don't believe you.
Yeah, more than 2/3 of the population live in rural areas, man. But the official language is English, and the main religious denominations are Anglican and Methodist. Smaller number are Roman Catholics. Also, Brent, if you don't mind putting this up, the vervet monkey VERVET. St. Kitts is a home to green vervet monkeys. Estimates suggest that there are thousands living there today, and they've had a huge impact on the islands. They're not actually native to the island, apparently. French settlers brought them over in the 17th century and kept them there as exotic pets. Also, the founding father of the United States was born in Nevis. So Alexander Hamilton, who's the protagonist in the Hamilton musical, was born and raised in the idyllic island of Nevis. It's believed that his exposure to slavery's inhumanity on the island is what led him to become opposed to it in the United States. Alexander Hamilton. St. Kitts apparently also was once one of the richest islands in the West Indies. Okay. Yeah, so thanks to its rich volcanic soil and ideal climate, the lucrative sugar trade thrived over there. By around 1775, there were 68 sugar plantations per square mile. Per square mile, 68. Yeah, man. However, when slavery was abolished in all British colonies, the sugar industry died, or declined, I should say, in St. Kitts. Apparently, they love mangoes over there, man.
Mango.
Right.
Yeah, so St. Kitts produces something far sweeter than sugarcane, some of the world's best mangoes. There's a surplus of mangoes that locals don't even have to even buy them, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just mind their business. Pick one up randomly from some.
It's
yeah.
just there. Everywhere, just floating around.
And apparently, it's home to 44 different types of mangoes as well.
Wow.
I didn't know there was that much.
Yeah. Apparently, though, some local experts say that it's probably closer to 200 different types of mangoes. Yeah.
I've always heard Haitian mangoes are the best.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
You been to Haiti?
No. That's what I've heard from the people.
Trini mangoes are the best.
Of course you would say that.
Yeah, because I've tasted them. Have you tasted Haitian mangoes?
I have actually. When I went to Cuba.
Everyone's on smoke this morning.
I can't lie, the best mango I've ever tasted, I got it in Barcelona.
You're saying that on
This
Black
mango-
History Month.
mango,
Black History Month, and this is what you bring to the
Where,
table.
where was it, do you know where it's from though?
This mango stuck with me. I don't know its origins.
It's
I don't know
roots.
where it come from.
But that's where I bought it. Ain't India the home of mango or something like that?
No, it's Trinidad.
That I can see the correlation. Do you see?
Claiming
Yes. You ever heard of Julie Mango?
it. Who?
Julie Mango.
That's the person.
Sweet, might as well be. Absolute best mango in the world. Best mango in the world. And we had one in our yard. Everybody used to basically teach from it.
Oh yeah, like a tree.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do you have it?
That's dope, though.
Huh?
You have it?
Huh?
Never mind. I clocked. As you wait, man.
Okay, so they got 3 different types of turtles in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thousands of sea turtles come to the shores of St. Kitts and Nevis to nest in the months between June and October. And these include some of the world's most endangered species, including the hawksbill, the leatherback, and green turtles. And last thing,
Aren't all turtles green?
Nah.
What colour are they in Trinidad?
No, there's some green turtles in Trinidad, but they're all different colors.
Is it?
Yeah.
We don't have them in Nigeria. I only grew up knowing green turtles.
interesting.
Well, that's great.
Lest we forget.
Let's forget.
Apparently, unlike on most other Caribbean islands, the colonial settlers weren't met with resistance from the indigenous population in St. Kitts and Nevis. Yeah. This didn't go well for the Kalinago people, since the British and French collaborated to exterminate them. Very much.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They tried the friendly approach.
Mm.
Didn't work, and they was gone, unfortunately. It's a damn shame.
I think you did a moment of silence. What's going on?
Sorry. Let me just give a bit of history. Christopher Columbus,
Again.
this
Not
guy's
him again.
everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Discovering things
Yeah, exactly.
that God created. That's great.
But he went to St. Kitts in 1493, and he found, obviously, it was inhabited
Yeah,
by
he
the
found
Kalinago
people,
people.
yeah.
He named it St. Christopher.
Okay.
Of course he did.
Apparently, it's his patron saint, right? But this is the reason why. However, the name was shortened to St. Kitts by the settlers, who, arriving from England in 1623, established it as the first successful English colony in the West Indies. The French then arrived in 1625 and established a colony of its own in 1627. And obviously, like I mentioned before, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Nevis was also sighted by Christopher Columbus in 1493, and the island's name derives from his description of the clouds atop of Nevis Peak. So apparently he said Las Nevis, i.e. the snows, in his language, and that's why it was called Nevis. The islands of St. Kitts, Nevis, and Anguilla were united by a federal act in 1882 and became an independent state in association with the United Kingdom on February 27th, 1967. The islands were granted full self-government and the United Kingdom retaining responsibility for defence and foreign affairs. Yeah, a lot of other parts to it, but basically, with time, they basically got their own administration. In May 1967, the Anguillans ejected the St. Kitts police and established their own council. In July of 1967, they proclaimed their independence. And after the unsuccessful negotiations, the Anguilla Act of July 1971 placed them directly under British control. February 10th, 1976, Anguilla was granted a constitution, and its union with St. Kitts and Nevis was formally severed in 1980. A constitutional conference was held in London in 1982, and in spite of disagreements over special provisions for Nevis, St. Kitts and Nevis became independent on September the 19th, 1983. Yeah, so it's kind of recent, man. And yeah, that's pretty much it about St. Kitts and Nevis. Just a few notable dishes, if you guys don't mind. Goat water stew.
Goat water stew.
Yes, and this is a mixture of goats.
Someone had this the other day.
Yes.
Yes, another. Who is it?
It's Jamaica.
Yeah.
Monstrat.
No, wait.
Oh yeah, you have
Yeah.
goat water.
Water stew, yeah.
Is that the man?
Jamaica
Is that the
has
man?
water.
Manish
I've never
water?
tried it before.
Manish.
Is that Manish water?
Was that Manish water as well?
No,
Is that the same thing?
but I've never tried goat water stew before.
Is it you or is it Manish water for you?
Manish water.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in Manish water. I ain't eating none of that. I ain't drinking none of that fuckery.
Manish water is Monsterrat.
Okay.
No,
That's
it's
Yeah.
not. No, it's not.
I
Goat
said
water is
Manish
Monsterrat.
water.
Manish water, you know.
That's a bun up,
Goat
man.
water is Monsterrat.
I have a bit of that.
So Manish water might be Jamaican.
That's a bit of me.
Manish water.
So yeah, man. Goat water stew is a mixture of goat, breadfruit, green papaya or pawpaw, and dumplings in a tomato-based stew.
I don't even like breadfruit.
And goat water stew was apparently the former national dish until a competition was launched to find a more modern dish to represent the country. And that more modern dish that now represents the country is stewed saltfish.
They're stewing up saltfish, yeah?
So yeah, man, it's served with spicy plantains and coconut dumplings.
That sounds like it could be leng.
They've also got Johnny cake. You don't know Johnny cake?
Yeah.
So sweet and crispy fried balls of dough, often served as part of a traditional breakfast with stewed saltfish, hard-boiled eggs, lettuce, and tomatoes. Originally, it was called Journey cakes, but known by most as Johnny cakes.
Look familiar?
Mm.
See the cheese in there.
I'm about to say bun and cheese, but
You was about to call that bun and cheese.
no, but I just see the cheese in it. But obviously, it's not bun and cheese.
You can use it like a sandwich. You can put saltfish in there. You could put cheese. You could put egg.
We've got to stop doing this, man, because you're not making me hungry.
Bro.
They got conch fritters.
Innit?
Should have made what?
We all call it Johnny cakes. I call it big. Fry big.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah. I'll surprise you all.
But surprise us with that case saltfish too as well then,
Yeah, okay.
along with it.
Okay. I probably wouldn't do the ackee and saltfish, but
Why?
I just do our version of saltfish.
What else can go
What's
in
your
there?
version of saltfish?
It's just a saltfish with like vegetables and stuff.
Oh, no,
Oh,
Aki.
no ackee.
No, we don't do ackee and saltfish. over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thought it was across the board in that part of the world.
No. We do the bacon saltfish thing. Yeah. Sorry.
Conch fritters.
Cunch.
Conch.
The snails.
Oh, was it?
Is that what he's made up of?
Conch. Isn't that what?
Conch.
CONCH.
That's what he's saying, right?
Yeah.
Conch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or is it H? Silent, yeah?
it's okay. But it's not okay, but it's pronounced.
Oh, serious? I don't eat these type of things. Yeah, apparently it's good, man. It's fried and it's, in the season batter, as you guys can see.
These are snails.
Yeah, I think it's a sea snail. Hold up. Conch. Look,
Oh, wait in hell.
Do you blend the snail
but
in?
it's nice. It's nice, man.
Do you
Have
wait?
you-
Do you
have
blend
you-
the snail
Did
into
they have
the
it in
mix,
Trinidad?
or
I
do you
think
buy
for
it
that mix?
and you find the snail in the middle?
That mix you would have chopped it up really, really fine and then put it in. So
Yeah,
it's
but
like
you-
soft fritters, but with conch.
Okay. Because I always
Is
used
that
to hear it
Trinidad?
from Bahamian people,
Oh, man.
but I never knew all this time what was in it.
Put a nice little more. I ain't eating no snails in
And
any
conch gives
form.
you a reality.
I'll be alright. I ain't eating snail in no shape or form.
I think if it's given to you and you don't know what it, you'll be like, that's nice. And then when they tell you, you'll be like, all right, cool.
No, I'm not. I'm very inquisitive, so I wouldn't just put things in my mouth that I'm not sure what they are.
Fair enough. I'm never going to explore that.
Sounds wild.
You know, Nevis, yeah? Is it pronounced some different way to how I'm saying it? Apparently in the chat, I'm pronouncing it wrong.
All right, hold up.
Yeah, but anyway.
No, just so we can get it correctly for the people. You know what I mean?
It's important.
Because I don't know nobody from to correct
These here
me.
parts.
You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Or looking at how to pronounce these names, as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing names from geography, including the name of the capital city of this country in the Caribbean. How do you say it? Saint Kitts, Saint Kitts, and Nevis. Saint Kitts and Nevis.
This is why I'll never listen to you people in the chat again, ever in life. I already got burnt. When was it? Monday?
What did you say Monday?
Was it Monday?
No, it's the whole week.
The whole damn week. And I wasted everyone's time.
What did you
Let
say?
me
What did
move
you
on.
say?
I said Nevis.
Looking at Julian's
telling me
pronunciation
Nev-
guide where Saint Kitts
The VI is
and
silent.
Nevis.
Oh man, that's why I don't listen. That's why I don't listen to people. This
It's
is
so
why.
funny because what my response was gonna be would have cut down this whole segment, this whole part. It's fine.
Roti as well, and pilau.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows roti. Flatbread, unleavened flatbread filled with curried vegetables, chicken or shrimp. That's how they have it over there. And the pilau, savory mix of multiple meats like beef, saltfish, beef, and pigtail.
I ain't had roti in so long. What about that bread? You're gonna
I've yet to taste it. I need to taste it.
Roti.
piece of life gone.
I've never tasted it ever.
Never.
Serious.
Hook her up,
Never.
Brent. Can we get some
I've never
rotis
had a
next week,
roti.
please?
You never had a roti?
Rotis.
I don't know
I
what
like
that.
how it is that you
Well,
pronounce
can you
that.
put that on the screen, please?
Roti?
Yes, please.
Roti's a dope, man.
All right.
Curry chicken. You're gonna make us a roti?
Definitely.
Look forward to it.
You might not want to.
Why?
You ain't getting that.
All right. Trinidad roti. I had
Okay.
to be specific, yeah?
Okay.
That's how we do paratha.
Pancakes.
No, it's not.
Looks like, babes.
Okay.
You don't have to fight
Look at it,
when
look
you
at
say Trinidad.
Just, this is bust up shot. It was just melt in your mouth. Melt in your mouth.
All right then. Thank you very much.
This is crazy. I need to make it again as soon as possible.
Hey, so next week we got this then. That's what you're saying.
I think you're gonna stand. You're gonna be waiting for time.
You want.
I've been waiting for Brent to barbecue me some damn chicken.
He barbecues
He
every
barbecues
weekend?
every week, and I haven't had it.
Every week.
Imagine, and I haven't had it.
When,
Do you think it-
when?
Roti?
should I do
When
this?
did you put your order in?
When
Like
should I do
3
this?
months ago.
Don't- There's no order.
3
It's not a
months,
shop.
you know.
And he barbecues every single
You know what? End of
week.
November. End of November. You guys are gonna taste roti and let you taste it on the show. And
So
I'll let you
keep
taste
cream-
two types. I'll let you taste the roti with peas, and I'll let you taste the bust up shot. Bust up
Was-
shot is kind of like paratha anyway, but just mash up. burst up shit.
Okay.
Bam, bam,
yeah,
bam,
yeah,
bam,
no,
bam, bam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burst up shot. Ooh. But the flow in this country can never match the flow in Trinidad. So you will never have that perfect consistency. Butter. You could eat it just like that. I'm telling you. Anyway, let me stop talking. Let me just
Because I've always like roti with curry goat. I want to taste that one. I would definitely want to taste.
Roti and curry good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
looks scrumptious.
Some notable people. Someone from St. Kitts. What would you call them?
Saying Kitty.
Kitchen.
Kitchen?
Kitty.
Kitari.
All right.
It seems Kittition.
Petition.
Kitchen will slap.
Kittition.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's how it's kind of spelled.
I thought it was kitchen, but
It could be. It could be an extra IT by mistake in what I'm reading. But yeah. Anyway, the first person that I want to give a shout out to is the mother of the Honourable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who was from St. Kitts. So 100% big up right there.
Big up, auntie.
100%. Next person, Michael Boatman. You guys know Michael Boatman?
Hold up.
He starred in The Game, The Good Wife, The Good Fight, Gossip Girl, Law and Order.
Okay. Those are some good shows, man.
screen.
I just watched The Good Wife. Let's finish it.
Okay. Because when you said the good wife, I was trying to make the connection.
He's always in
Oh,
the
okay.
shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's always in some kind of... When in power a little bit.
Wasn't he Ali McBeal?
He's always a lawyer.
He's always some kind of shady
Yeah.
Yeah,
lawyer.
he's typecast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always, yeah.
the kind of shady
I
lawyer
swear
trying
he was
to...
in Ali
He's funny
McBeal.
as well.
That's why I was
He's a good
known
actor.
first from.
Okay, big up him.
Rupert, again, I'm going to butcher this man's surname, Rupert Cross, the actor, first African American to receive a nomination at the Oscars for Best Supporting Actor.
At the where?
At the Oscars.
What is his last name?
Crosse. Yeah. Best Supporting Actor for his role in The Rivers in 1969.
Oh, I've seen this man.
There you go. Legend. Damaris Lewis, model and actress. And she was in Spike Lee's Black Klansman. And currently in the DC Universe superhero series, Titans.
All right.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
To big her up. Devon Anderson. He played Taj in Kaching. Billy Jackson in EastEnders. No?
Yes.
He's
this
in
brother.
Thingy.
I ain't seen him.
He's in
Mate, I haven't seen
Insecure.
this since EastEnders.
He's been acting for like since a kid.
Isn't it Insecure?
No, he's not.
Oh, I know Donny. He's in EastEnders and thing. He was
Yeah,
from.
Billy.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah, he's Billy from
Alan's
EastEnders.
dad. He's Alan's you.
Yeah.
But I don't watch
And,
EastEnders, but I've seen him
Carol.
in something.
Yeah, he's Alan and Carol shoot. Yeah.
He's not an Insecure.
Who are we looking at? Because there's two people on that screen anyway.
Well, yeah, he
And a
was-
white lady.
He was a child actor, then he came back big in it.
This guy. Yeah.
Because
the child guy.
Human's Girl.
He's in something I've seen though recently. What? No, what is it?
I'm
What'd you
asking
say?
if it was, by the way.
What was it?
He said that humans grow. So obviously looks different now.
All right.
Get your own back when it gets back.
I'm hungry and tired. Let's just. I'm just thinking we haven't even done
Exactly. Let's
any
get through
headlines
this,
today.
man. So Pippa Bennett Warner, actress in Gangs of London.
Who?
Pippa Bennett Warner. She's the actress. She's currently in Gangs of London. Robbie G. You don't know Robbie G. And
Probably not.
Desmond's from Desmond's.
Oh, okay.
Angela Griffin. She was in Waterloo Road, Coronation Street.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
We've got a lot of notable people, boy.
Yeah.
Waterloo Road was mad.
It was an
never
X Factor
watched that.
runner-up in
So was-
2012.
That was
Old.
so good.
Waterloo Road.
Yes.
You don't know about Waterloo Road?
No.
I went to a school that looked like Waterloo Road.
Speak for yourself,
It's
bro.
is it Gemini? She was an X Factor runner-up in 2012. Gemini.
You just pronounce them
Jamani.
different names.
I'm trying
Is
my
that
best.
woman or man?
Jamini, Jamini,
Woman or man?
Jam.
Might be Jamani.
I'm gonna find out now. Yeah, might be. Yeah, big them up anyway. Corinne Bailey Ray,
Oh, that's my
the
baby.
legend.
Uh-huh.
Yes, she's from there as well. Kim Collins, you lot know Kim Collins. Back in the day, athlete, 100 meters. If you see him, you know.
The name sounds familiar.
Monaco Morton. He was from Nevis and he's a cricketer. Yeah, there's a bunch of other people. Simon Webb from Blue.
Really?
Yeah. Keisha White.
No, the entire country's celebrities.
Lady Lashur.
No way.
Mel B.
Ah.
Cole Palmer. Cicely Tyson.
Are you serious? The
Yeah,
late
yes.
great Cicely Tyson.
hmm Apparently her parents are from Nevis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. And yes, that's pretty much it, man. And they got, like I said, independence September 19th, 1983. So big up those amazing countries there, man.
We got them.
I believe we can move on now.
Thank God, let's get into the headlines.
Making my own thing.
All right, guys. So our first headline: senior members of the UK government have criticised the United Nations Secretary General António Guterres amid an escalating dispute between a top official and Israel over his comments on the conflict with Hamas. Remember we spoke about this when Ramsey was here. Israel's called him to resign after he said during the UN Security Council meeting on Tuesday that Hamas's attack on Israel did not happen in a vacuum. On Wednesday, he sought to clarify those comments, adding that the grievances of the Palestinian people cannot justify the horrific attacks by Hamas. He was clear, though. So they're just wasting everybody's damn time, to be fair. Speaking on Thursday, though, Britain's Deputy Prime Minister, Oliver Dowden, called on Guterres to further clarify his comments. Anyway, and Sunak later backed him as well. So on Times Radio, he came out to say, well, this is Dowden. He came out to say, I certainly don't agree with the comments of the UN Secretary General as they have been reported. I understand they've been clarified subsequently, but there can be absolutely no blaming of anyone for this terrorist attack other than those terrorists in Gaza. I think it would be helpful if the UN Secretary General could clarify that. So asked about Guterres' comments in a Q&A following a speech on Thursday, Rishi Sunak also signalled his own disagreement, and he went on to say, there's one person responsible for what happened, and that's Hamas. They perpetrated an appalling attack of terrorism, which has harmed very many people, and they are alone responsible for that. Next headline, a 21-year-old man has been charged with an anti-Semitic racially aggravated public order offence in North London. The man is accused of shouting insults at someone wearing Orthodox Jewish clothing outside of Stamford Hill Overground Station on Tuesday evening. The victim reported the abuse to British Transport Police officers who arrested the suspect. And the Met Police said is now dealing with the case. The force said that once they identified the suspect, investigators discovered that he was also wanted on suspicion of committing a separate racially aggravated public order offence back in May. This relates to an incident in Walthamstow where he's accused of being verbally abusive and threatening to kill a man for being in a mixed relationship. And sorry guys, we're laughing because of what's gonna come later on in the show. And our last headline, in the immediate aftermath of Hamas's attacks on Israel on October 7th, a Palestinian flag was painted on a monument near Sonnen Alley, which is commonly known as Berlin's Arab Street. This is in Germany. Authorities painted over the flag on the same night. But in contrast, the city's Brandenburg Gate was lit up the next day in blue and white colours of the Israeli flag. So obviously, there's a disparity in these visual examples, right? And this has come to represent the fault lines existing in Germany during the latest escalation of violence in the Middle East. Hamas fighters killed more than 1,400 people in Israel, which we all know about, right? And the Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, has committed German support to Israel and promised to prohibit all Hamas activities in the country and target suspected Hamas sympathizers. Samidun, which is known as the Palestinian Prisoner Solidarity Network, was banned shortly after the group posted photos online of people allegedly celebrating Hamas's attacks, pro-Palestinian protests in many parts of the country, as well as Palestinian flags, pro-Palestinian speech, and the Palestinian Kifi headdress have been banned in schools in Berlin, given official permission to do so. Basically, long story short, they've been banned in schools. Anything to do with pro-Palestine has been banned in Germany. Well, in Berlin schools. And yeah, that's it for the headlines.
Thank you very much. Let's get into what you're saying topic of the day.
All right, people. So today's topic of the day, somewhat lighthearted. We definitely will keep it that way. I don't see any point in going too deep into it, especially considering the time of the day. Right? But this was a topic that was given to us by, of course, the Queen of BOE.
That's right.
Black over everything.
That's it.
That's right.
And
She means it.
Literally.
and there's a video that we want to play first, if you don't mind, Brent.
What's he like in bed?
He's good. Yeah, with Bugsy Malone.
Fucking look.
Yeah, he was my first black boy. He
thought
grafted
you'd
me
love-
for a whole weekend.
I thought you'd love black boys.
I didn't before that.
Now you do.
Yeah,
Once you go black, you don't go back.
I like a bit of spice.
Bugsy Malone, what's he like in bed?
He's good.
What's
Yeah.
he doing? Stamping on your head?
No,
Stabbing your on your feet.
sweating in my mouth.
He was.
Yeah. We were in Mallorca, so it was hot. We were in the loft.
In the loft?
The loft conversion. It was a bit hot up there.
Why'd you go up there to have sex?
Because that was his bedroom.
Oh.
And we were going for a nap.
How long did the nap last for?
Even nap.
Has he got
Like,
big wood?
Yeah. It's probably because it was my first black boy as well. And I was like, oh, done a music video with Bugsy Malone.
Fucking look.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also, there's some pictures, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the Brent?
No. You was gonna show.
Oh,
Well, what are these
I,
images?
don't, I
haven't
can't show
seen
the
these.
picture.
No,
Basically,
So just wait.
basically,
Okay.
Oh, indeed.
No, it's nothing.
it's not nothing too crazy, but basically it's just some pictures of people, who are originally European whites, posting pictures of themselves pregnant, saying "I'm proud to be #BlackBred."
Actually, what?
Jesus.
So
Black
Just
bread.
Exhibit A.
Yeah, I can't put it up.
I've heard about that.
Open.
I'll bring.
You have to send it to
Sorry.
me.
I thought
Yeah.
Iman was gonna do it.
Breeding,
I'm
breeding kink, yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, read the whole thing again so I missed it.
So basically, there's this woman. She's posted a picture of herself pregnant, and she's just written, "I'm proud to be #BlackBred."
Got it for breed.
It's a bit wild.
And I'm not too sure. Yeah, this might be another picture, or maybe her. You know the thingy at the top, the banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. I'm not too sure if this is her page, but basically, somebody else posted, "There's no pulling out, breed black."
What's wrong with people?
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So they're allies.
I'll send it.
There's a community of them.
There's, yeah. I think there is.
And somebody else.
Is it just American women, though?
I don't know. The last exhibit though.
No, and I think that the picture comes up. I think they're from Italy.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
She's
Oh
fighting.
yes.
Italy.
Yes.
She's fighting a good fight.
Yeah.
Hard out there, bro.
No.
and
Bro.
this. Okay, Brent's
Proud to be BlackBred.
It's just like she's mixed there.
Let her land, man. There's no pulling out.
Not breed black.
I heard they don't want white babies.
The last
Finally,
Finally,
BlackBred.
BlackBred.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna carry these little
That's so
mixed race
crazy.
babies like Louis bags.
one. You'll find out which one has more value in that country of Italy.
That's crazy, man.
So, the question is this a fetishization,
100%.
or is this just a natural born attraction?
It's a fetishization.
No, specifically the first clip you saw. Would you have considered that what she was talking about, fetishization, in the first clip?
Yeah. Because she's very proud to say this. He's my first black guy. If she hadn't said that, then it would have been up in the air.
It's tough though because she's talking about her first experience, isn't it? And it wasn't like she was longing after it. It was if she was speaking from a thing where she was trying to go for it and she went and done it, then maybe you could say that. But maybe it just sounds like something that just happened, innit? So she's just telling you her first experience with a black man.
No, but they asked
They asked
what it was
specific
like
questions.
with Bugsy. They didn't ask about her first experience, like any experiences with black men. It just said with this individual that we know. And then in explaining that, she had to add and let them know that he was my first black guy. As if she's collecting them like rings. Like,
Or
this
maybe
my
she
first
is
one.
now.
And they even said, I didn't
Probably
think
is.
you would go black, guys. And she said, neither did I.
She never said that.
That's where something along.
He said, I
Brent,
thought
can
you.
say
She
again,
said, I
please?
thought you would have loved.
Something.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said,
you
I
like
thought
He said, I
black
thought you would have
guys.
loved black guys. And she was like, no,
Okay.
he was my first. That's what he said. That's what he said.
okay.
So,
But her describing him as her first year, does that mean that there's a lust after him, or it's just that the fact that
that's what it
he's
was.
the first? It's just a description of what happened.
I don't know, man. If I date a white guy, I wouldn't lead with he's my first unless someone asked me, this is what you typically go for. But
Okay.
no, he's actually the first white guy I've dated. But when I'm speaking
If
about him,
someone
I'm not
asked
going
you
to lead
about
with
the
that.
experience, you could be that, and especially if it was different, you'd be like, well, this is my first encounter with the other side. So, and by you explaining it, no, that wouldn't be a part of it.
Not on a podcast. With the girls, because there's some stereotypes about white men and whatnot.
Mm.
So be like, oh, well, guess what I found out? That kind of vibe. But if you ask me about him, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd lead with that as my first one. I'd be embarrassed anyway, so it's that too.
I think there's a lot of white women that fetishize black men. I
100%.
don't necessarily
Love
know
it.
whether that clip that we're referring to is her doing that though.
Well, what's the difference though? How can you differentiate? Outside of the obvious extremes, you know what I'm saying? But like, how do you differentiate?
I told you how I differentiate when white men try to talk to me, when they try to compliment me. When they start to compare me to food, dog foods, yeah, like chocolate,
Like, what's
cocoa.
his name did on the plane from Blue?
What's it?
What's the boy from Blue boy band? What's his name?
Dane or
Oh,
something?
No, not Dane.
No, one of them. Well, I can't remember his
I
name
can't
now.
remember his name now.
But yeah, when they
So
start,
like, if
yeah,
he gave you like nicknames like my cute little chocolate bunny.
yeah, you're mad. That's wild. That's so crazy. A black man can call me that though.
Is it?
Yeah, of course a black man can call me that. No one can call me anything.
No, but that's different,
But-
though, isn't it?
No, but white men, they do the ones that where is a fetish for them. They will do stuff like that. Will call you like queen. Hits different when it comes from white lips. It's not. I don't feel like a queen. I don't know. It feels like a setup.
Well, I
Yeah,
could see this.
no.
I could give you a fetish example because I told you I was having a conversation the other day. So my brethren, yeah, he was actually quite disturbed and perturbed because he was having
Coitus.
with a Caucasian lady, and during the experience, she wanted to express how much she loved his black dick.
Oh.
You know what I'm trying to say? That
No,
You ain't even heard what she said.
No, because something just popped into my head
and
and
she was
something
like,
similar.
"Oh, I love your black dick." So he's coming to the group to get feedback from the rest of the guys. Like, guys, is this a bit of racism? Is this all right? Is this
Racism.
fine?
And what was your response to him?
It's like, man up! Like, man the fuck up. If you're not ready for this interracial life, don't get involved with weak men's. Like, what was
You're weak in the knees.
weak man.
So-
Like, she said, I love your
Stand
black
up.
dick. And I'm saying the fact that you're offended by her saying she loves your black dick while you're fucking her with your black dick is kind of confusing to me. He's like, well, I've just never heard it before. And it kind of threw me off and I'm not sure how to feel about it. And I was like, he's like, oh, there's definitely fetishes in there. I don't know if it's racist. Like, I mean, you're fucking her, bro. I mean, it's a descriptive term. You're trying to say like stereotype. It's not no stereotype. She was describing what was happening. He was fucking her with his black dick and she was loving it.
Yeah, all parties that were involved in that act knew what color the dick was. You didn't
Yeah.
need to.
You didn't need to.
You need to lean into it.
The fact that she's leaning into that, you don't think that's a fetishization?
She's been
It
waiting.
is I'm saying it is
I-
a fetish. I'm saying it's not racist.
No, it's not racist.
No,
it's
not
definitely
racist,
fetish.
it's
though.
fetish.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was saying.
and-
I'm saying it's not racist. Of course, it's
Yeah,
a
it's not
fetish.
racist.
So, do we not think that the fetishization of certain racism doesn't play a part in that?
History and racism plays a part in it because we're steeped in it for what we grew up in. But people that's living in the moment now, if that's their like,
Wait a minute. Where's the racism to do with hate? And think someone's beneath you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
there's some women who don't
Okay,
sleep
but-
There's white women who don't sleep with white men.
I don't think they're racist.
Are they racist?
No, they're just
No, okay.
freaks.
I mean, back in slavery times, the slave owner was raping them. So,
Yeah, but that's-
but that's steeped in racism.
No, but
Ju-
yeah, but-
that doesn't mean just because they stay. If you're like,
I hear you,
can
but-
still.
but
Be,
that's-
you know,
Wait,
it's
so
like
wait,
when
wait,
you say
wait.
you
Trigger
can
warning,
still be
sorry.
racist.
But No, but that's
And
trigger
still
warning.
be-
That's rape, though.
You know when
Rape
they
is
say
different.
you have mixed babies, and they're like, oh, but I've got a black child. That doesn't separate. That doesn't make you separate from
Yeah, but I
actually
feel
having
like-
being a racist.
I hear what you're saying, but the racism part from winning a plantation is very different because that's an act of violence. So
Yeah, but
that is rooted in racism anyway, and they won a plantation with black people. That's different.
And I'm saying
But-
it's evolved over time, and that's when people say because they've with a black man, they'll be like, oh, but I'm not racist. How can I be racist? Because I'm with a black man. Oh, you 100% can be.
Yeah, but you can still be racist, but I don't think telling someone that you like their black penis is racism.
I think that's
what about, okay. Listen to this. What about if a girl, exact same scenario as that? Well, what if a girl says to a guy, "Yeah, give me that nigga juice."
Yeah, that's you could. Actually,
that is
what I was gonna say.
100%.
I'd get in trouble for what you're allowed to do to her.
See,
But
and you know the girl as well.
But though, yeah, since we're pulling back the curtain here, I know black men who have like made white girls say that to them.
That's crazy. Though.
So in my opinion, I'm saying if a girl said that, oh, I love your nigga dick or give me a nigga juice, unsolicited without permission, that's crazy violation. But if you made her say it, where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Who's the problem? The girl or the guy?
Which is why I brought this
It's a
topic up.
sexual kink.
This is why I brought this topic up because I believe, as much I believe black men feed into this nonsense.
Yes, they do. Look, not all of them, but
I'm not saying all of them, but when I've noticed when when fetishization comes up in the conversation, they will then turn it into we're just being admired. And it's like, I want better for you, kings. But I can't save everybody, like I said. If they don't want to...
If you're feeling admired
saving
by
them
white
from what?
women...
Pom pom. But I mean, who told you to go on this crusade? Save who? Save yourself. You get what I'm saying? What are we doing here?
You are the people that she's trying to leave behind.
Yeah, exactly. I've already deduced that.
I said, who asked you to do this?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Do you think people can settle down based off the fetishization?
Settle down what?
Settle down. So let's just say a woman, obviously a white woman, for example, she wants to fetish this guy. She has a fetish for black men or whatever, right? And obviously she says all that, stuff in the bedroom, this, that, and the third. But then it progresses to them getting married, having kids, having a family, things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's still a fetish? Is that still potentially racist? Or is it?
Yeah, look
Actually,
at
still is.
the women that want to
I think we're confusing
It
the
is.
fetishism and the racism. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think the history of where the fetishism comes from is steeped in racism, of course, because that's the history. So obviously, I suppose you see the two are entwined.
Exactly.
But the person that's living today, who hasn't never been on a plantation, ain't never had no owners, you can't push that on them. You know what I'm trying to say? So where it stems from is the history between black and white people, yes. But
you know what is crazy though? I feel like slavery obviously was racism, yeah. I don't think the violation of the woman was racism. That is just sexual assault.
What do you mean?
Because people that sexually assault with women will sexually assault anybody. It's a power thing. So I don't see that as they were sexually assaulting them because they were racist. They were just, it was a form of violence against the women. The way they were whipping the men and all that and beating the men and doing all that kind of stuff, that was their form of violence against the women. I don't see that as racist. I don't know what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, but would it not be both though? Because maybe, for example, you want to be violent to them, but it's also because of their color. You also maybe don't feel bad. It's justified. Remember,
Yeah,
No, but people
black
that-
men
no,
as-
but
separate
people-
their humanity. You just completely remove it.
No, but that's
And
the
they
thing.
will-
No, but
they will
that,
By
They
doing
were
that
like
act,
stock.
that's why that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
no, because that act in itself doesn't means you don't see that person as a human anyway. That act in itself, you don't see that person as a human.
I get what you're saying.
Do you get me? So I personally don't feel like it's because of racism they did that. It is because anyone that does that act,
okay,
you're dehumanizing the person anyway, regardless of whether they're from whatever gender they are. It's a way of dehumanizing a person. So I don't feel like that is because of racism.
But then if you're able to do that only to black women,
Precisely, because they
Then-
weren't doing it to their
to their white
wives.
counterparts.
We don't know that though. That's the thing.
No,
Because
100%.
if you look at history, rape has only in recent years, become illegal in marriages. In marriages, it wasn't rape. So we don't know that they weren't raping their wives. It's just obviously with
I disagree
backward or whatever,
because-
it might be more violent and whatnot. But we don't. Rape has People have been raping in marriages. I'm so sorry. So much sexual trigger warning this morning.
guys.
It's not
I disagree
nice.
because even on the other side, when white women were sleeping with them willingly, what was the first thing they came to say that the black men did? Raping them. So it was it's still a form.
But that was with that one though,
Because they
that
knew
I
what
would see
they
as
knew,
racism though.
They knew what that would bring.
Yeah, but that I see as racism though. That I
You're
would
allowed
see as
to
racism.
fetishize your own race. It's mad that we've been having these conversations. I've probably been speaking to man about this because they were saying that black people do this. Like saying that there's black girls, dark skinned women that only go for light skinned men.
Yeah,
That's where
100%.
colorism.
But that's colorism
plays-
though, because
when
they
it comes
want
into play,
they
yeah.
want their babies and whatnot to come out with certain
But
textures
is
of hair, all
that,
that kind of stuff.
fetishism though? Is that the same thing? Is that?
I think it's a form of fetishism. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Look
It
at
is.
the, look at the
See, I
white
was saying
woman.
how you can't fetishize over your own.
No, you can.
Maybe.
You can.
Can you?
You can
Yeah,
because
man.
with fetish, yeah, like there's one thing to desire somebody, and there's a thin line that crosses into fetish. Like if I was banging on about like I want a dark skinned guy, it has to be dark skinned, I am fetishizing them. It goes beyond being attracted to. If I'm like, no, he has to be dark skinned, and I'm like, yeah, because when we have babies, our baby's gonna be this skin color, that is fetishizing.
But people do that. There's like preferences. When, like I've said this stuff before. Like a lot of women, like if that's your preference, like black men, like the image that you got in your head might not necessarily be me.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, but
This was bonkers.
Yeah, this one was a
This
prime
is-
example
this
of
is
this.
bonkers.
Nigger trash.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Keep talking.
I will.
Okay.
Fuck away from you, classist bitch.
What you gonna do?
I tell you what. You
I'm a stupid nigga, everybody.
yeah,
I'm a
she
stupid
is a
nigga.
stupid nigger.
He hit my plate. I'm a stupid nigger.
Go fix your car. And stop honking at people when you don't need
Shut
to.
your bitch ass.
But
and
this
he's
is
got a
wife.
black wife.
This is his wife.
How does his wife feel about this?
That is crazy, man.
Well, who knows what he calls at home?
This is it.
So
Yeah, that's bonkers.
I
Because
refuse him.
he ain't got no respect for her.
Of course not.
But that's the thing.
I
but
don't
some
even know if she
people-
has respect for
Respect for
herself
herself,
personally.
No, but no, I wouldn't say that. That's too far. That's too far. I don't think that's nice. But the thing is, she might not have known that side of him first of all.
How? Like,
If I
you
don't,
can't-
sorry, what do you mean how?
in that video there, he seems way too comfortable saying the stuff he's saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Way too
Probably
comfortable.
because he's got a black woman. They're
Yeah, but
probably
if
saying
it's-
it to
yeah,
each
but that's
other in the
even
yard.
worse.
And then in their mind, oh
They're
yeah,
probably
but-
race playing in the bedroom. Probably called it all types of niggas while he's sexing it
Nah,
out.
I don't believe all of that. I feel like you can. There's ways that your partner can be with other people that you don't see because your interaction does not bring out that from them. He's a police officer or a sheriff or whatever it is that he is. Yeah, he probably. I don't know if that's the culture he talks with his partners or his friends at work or wherever it is. I can understand her not seeing that side of him. It's like when people are different. There's people that have been married for years, and when they see their partner with their work colleagues, they're thinking, "Oh, who is this? Like you're a different person." So I wouldn't put. I don't think it's nice because the thing is, he's the one who's done wrong. It's not nice to put that onus on the black woman. So I'm not here for that.
I'm not putting
That's
on. I'm
nonsense.
just saying, as Rich said, he was way too comfortable. That flying out. So for me to be that comfortable, you don't police yourself around your wife. I don't believe that you would do
You'd
that.
be surprised. Too many people find out stuff
This is
about
in
their partners.
Texas. This
that
is
they
how
don't-
the
they don't
ER
do
flies
at
off
home.
the handle.
Nah, I
anyhow.
can't believe that. Because
Texas
saying
is
nah.
wild though. Texas is
No, but I
historically
hear
wild.
you. I hear you. But in real life stuff, in real life situations, people find out stuff about their partners and the way the partners doesn't interact
get
with
that,
them.
but the way he's
the way
talking-
a girl will see her guy. Sorry, the way a girl will see her guy when he's with his boys. He's not like that with her. Why would he be like that with her? So who knows? Again, we know what it is with police, sheriffs, all these people in that industry around the world. The way they are, they're animals. The way they deal with each other. So why on earth would she? Would he be interacting with her like that? I think it's mad that he's done what he's done, and we're saying, well, she must have been, she's enabled in some kind of way because he's flown out of his mouth too quickly. That's how that's how police talk all over the world.
I'm
They
just
move
saying.
differently.
And it comes out that they treat their wife even worse.
All the police that go around killing people and running them over and do all these crazy things. Do you think their partners are at home knowing that their partners are capable of such?
Some of them treat their wives even worse.
That ain't the first time he said that. That ain't the first time he said that to a black woman.
And
In
sometimes
no
it
way.
even starts very like just seemingly where you just flip it. You just be like, oh, he's just messy. You know them ones. It could just start just little inklings where you would in your mind you're like, oh, he don't really mean that because he's married to me, so I can dismiss that. And
Yeah,
then
but-
it gets worse and worse and worse.
What I'm saying is that is a grown-ass adult man
No,
that
I'm not
said that was
condoning-
racist.
I'm
yeah,
not
but
condoning-
I don't even think the wife should come into the conversation. Other than the fact that, wow, he's married to a black woman, that's mad. I don't think there needs to be a conversation about that he's too comfortable, so his wife may have enabled this behavior.
No, I wouldn't say
is she-
enabled, but-
No, because the
I
thing
wouldn't
is,
say
though,
enabled.
no, but us bringing up the wife and saying that he's so comfortable, he must talk to her, blah, blah, blah. What that message behind that is is saying that in a way she's enabled that, or she's allowed that, and that's why he's that comfortable. She should not be entering the chat other than we hope sis leaves. He's the one who's done what he's done. The onus is on him. It's on him.
She can't.
He
not
should be
enter
the one that's
chat,
being
though.
roasted.
She can't not enter the chat.
Sorry, that's silly, man.
So I
That's
think
so unfair.
Whenever I see stuff like this, I kind of picture the black women to be like Kemi Badnoch. Do you understand? Or Candice Owens.
Exactly.
Or Doja
Oh,
Cat.
okay.
That's what I.
Oh, Doja Cat.
That's what I
in my
envision.
head, that's where my head goes.
Where they probably
So she's probably Republican.
participating in the BS as well.
And they even would classify that particular
Person.
Yeah,
nigger as well.
exactly.
Yeah. But that's what comes to my head. To be
That's
honest.
what comes to mind. That's why I said
Because there was far too much violence that he just.
yes.
But this is
So
why
with
black
the
people don't
fetish-
get,
with
black people
this-
don't get flogged enough.
With this fetishism thing, don't you have to hold both parties accountable? How come the thing just goes on one side? Because that means the black person is involved as well, whether it be a man or a woman.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm
okay,
saying? There's a lot of black men who don't they only deal with white women.
Let me ask you this
You know
though.
what I'm
You see
saying?
that? You see that the white women that only.
What are you laughing for? It's true though.
Hold on, Mark.
So that's what I said. One second. So when you're putting the thing, you're putting the friction, you're just pushing it on the white person. It's like this. We've got to spread this. This is two people that are equally yoked doing their thing, innit?
It's definitely both ways.
No, I hear that, but look, let me ask you this: what about the white women that only want mixed race babies, so they sleep with black men? Do the black men know that this woman only wants mixed race babies? 'Cause that's a fetish.
That's what
no?
they want.
I believe some of you know, and some of you don't care.
No,
I 100% believe that.
No, I don't believe all. I don't believe.
I'm
all
not. I
men,
said
no.
some.
Okay.
I said some. I
Yeah,
said
but there's some, like I said,
100%
but it's the same with them
believe
black men that
you
only
guys-
sleep with white girls. If they only sleep with white girls, of course they're gonna get. What else are they gonna have apart from mixed race babies? You can't just push it on. It works both ways. What else are they gonna have? It's science. It's maths.
And there's
Yeah,
some
but
guys.
what if you don't know you're being fetishized on?
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
they're
why would I
fetishizing. You
take-
must know you're fetishizing as well. If you only like white women, you're fetishizing them. If that's your only thing, because I didn't even think about stuff like this. It's definitely. I don't believe just because you're fetishizing someone, it means you're racist or it's racism. Yeah, but if you like a certain type of thing, and especially when it's outside of your race, so it could be seen as taboo or something like that. It's definitely all steeped in fetishism. There's fetish behind it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, but I don't think it's done from a place of malice or it's anything untowards. We can all have our fetishes. I've got passions for Asian women. You get me? I love South Asian women and East Asian women, actually, to be fair. So maybe I am fetishizing after them, but so fucking what?
But do you feel like it's always gonna have a level of fetishization though?
I think it's sometimes. I don't think it's always conscious. I don't think it's at the front of their mind and they're realizing what they're doing. If that makes sense, I think it's subconsciously, but it's always it's there. It has to be there. It can't not be there. You know what I'm trying to say? But
obviously, some people are silly, like when they say, "Oh, I don't see color," right? But let's just say those people.
You do though.
But those people who kind of like, you know what? Everyone's equal to me. Everyone's equal in God's eyes. I just like who I'm attracted to, the chemistry, things of that nature.
But it's not true because you don't. It's like I said. I've had this conversation with black men, with white women, whatever. If you don't think your own, yeah, you can't say that. Like if you,
You don't what?
If you don't like your own,
Okay.
then you can't say that. Like I'm an equal opportunist. You know, that's why you dislike me so much. I like it all. You know what I'm trying to say? But there's white women out there who detest white men. There's no chance in hell they're going for white
Like
men.
never.
Ever. Yuck, throw up. They'll never do it. Black is what they want.
And that's the fetish.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
100%.
crazy. How can you
Let-
dislike
let-
your
that's
own?
sick.
It's the same with them black men who don't like. I know
Yes,
black men who don't like
exactly.
black women,
Yes.
and they're only going white. How could you not like your own? That's crazy to me. There's something in your
madness
head
to
that's
me.
mad.
That's mad to me.
If you was doing it all, then fair play. You're just whatever. But you can't. How can you dislike your own?
I think it's a mental illness.
yeah,
It is a mental illness.
what's
yeah.
this though?
If
Yeah,
you
what's
if
this?
your starting point is I don't even, I don't like at all.
Never.
That's your starting point.
Watch this. Yeah, you love black men. You love black men, right?
Damn right.
That's your. You know what I'm saying?
That's the pinnacle.
There's nothing better. And imagine now, you guys are singing the praise of black men all the time. Pictures online, everything. And then some white people are like, wow, this looks amazing. This looks wholesome. He's a handsome guy, this, that, and the third. And all the beautiful things that you see in that black man, she starts seeing that black man too. And she says, you know what? actually, this black man seems to be better than the ones I'm used to, right? I only kind of want to go for that type of thing. Is that a fetish or them understanding now, seeing
That black is beautiful.
that black is
that
beautiful?
That's cultural appropriation. that's a different.
No, that's 100% a
now.
fetish.
But you get what I'm saying, though?
No, that's 100% a fetish.
So somebody shouldn't go for the best thing if that best
No,
thing
but
is
think
not
about
like
but
them.
this is the situation.
Think
though.
about why you're
why you want to go for
the
that.
lens in which
Because
they're
of what
looking
you
at.
said,
No,
because
no,
of
no,
what
no,
you
no.
said.
They're not.
First of
No,
all,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
not.
no.
I'm
This is
just
not a
asking, I'm
review
just asking.
system. I'm not Trustpilot black men.
Yeah. Let's
No,
not
but
do
nah,
this.
But, but you know what?
I'm
No,
just
because the
asking.
girls, the white women that don't want to date black, that only want to date black men. I don't think you understand the vim in which
true.
they
Yeah.
only
It's
want
true.
to date
Yeah,
black men.
it's
Like
true. Yeah, it's
true.
white
Yeah,
men
it's
can't even talk to them.
No.
They get pissed off. How
They
dare
wouldn't
you?
piss on them if they was on fire.
Literally.
They wouldn't.
I've
The
seen a
vim they have for
grown
black men.
I've
They
seen
would-
a grown white woman talk about she's never been with a white man in her life. I'm saying,
know how mad that is?
How? Because you got to fuck around to find out. What about when you was like? Do you get what I'm trying to like? What was you doing?
So
how?
you came out the womb on
Okay,
black.
let me ask you this. It's
crazy.
How you came out the womb on black?
What if she was the daughter of an ambassador to Nigeria, right?
She's from England. Okay.
Whiter than white.
What are you talking about?
Let's just say she was brought up, raised in Nigeria or some African country, so Niger or something, yeah.
That's different, I think. If you was raised in a black country or
Yeah,
something
she's
like that,
within the
that's
culture.
That's
different.
different because that's
Okay.
your proximity, that's your community.
That's what you
and
know,
whatnot.
innit?
But I'm talking about the ones that were raised in Shropshire or something like that. And now you see one black man, you're like, oh, that's where I'm going. But it's the vim they have for it. Because
Yeah,
literally,
right.
my
Even
thing
if
is,
you was born
even if
in-
you're open
in
like to
London.
the fact that love can bring that your own your way,
Yeah.
they're not trying to hear it. Like
wait.
on the dating apps, it's the preference is black only.
So what is the
Yes.
difference between preference and the whole fetish thing?
It's a thin line.
Because it sounds like it's a thin line, but
It is a
then
thin line.
as soon as you start the gaze,
It's a
that's
thin line
fetish. But
because a lot of
then-
people use
That's
it
it. That's it. It's the gaze. That's the thin line.
as a just a term to throw on, and it's really not. It's not a preference. Like I feel like we like to use that too loosely nowadays.
What preference?
Yeah, we like to use it too loosely. Like it's just a blanket. it's like a get out of jail
Yeah,
free
saying
card.
preference is a way not to take accountability for your
Yes.
for your mindset.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just think it's because of the history and because of everything that we've been through why people find it hard to separate it, because a lot of these even if that is your thing, wherever, like I said, it might be subconsciously, you might not know what's going on. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, but come on, man, you ain't running pom pom on me with malice in your heart. You're doing what is this? What are we talking about here? Give me do you get what I'm trying to say? They're not doing nothing wrong as far as they're concerned. They don't see it. They're not buying it. They're not racist. They're not doing. This is what they like and what you're saying. For as far, if you ask them, it's their preference. You know what I'm trying to say? And again, I told you that they wasn't on no plantations. They don't own no slave ships. They wasn't even around when the times was like that. Since they've grown in their life, everything's been, especially if you live in somewhere like London, it's diverse, it's multicultural. You grow with all people, your friends, people you work with. This is what I like. This is what I'm doing. Subconsciously, they're not aware of where that stuff comes from. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, as a black person, knowing our history, knowing what we've been through, you could probably see it from a different point of view. But ignorance is bliss, and I think they're probably naive to a lot of stuff. And I think it's just, I think it's innocent. If you're doing all that BlackBred stuff and you're dying for a little mixed race baby and whatnot, I think you can't pretend to be ignorant to what you're doing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say? But if you're just out here living life.
Do you feel like even in 2023 though, yeah, a white woman, for example, dating a black man is still some level of taboo?
To a little bit.
Because
he's got jungle fever. He's got jungle fever.
Where does that come from? You know what I'm saying? Where does that come from? That comes from slavery, comes from colonization, imperialism, all that type of stuff.
The
right?
history, yeah.
Yeah. So there's something there that they know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they may not
exactly.
know the details, but
Exactly.
they know that this is something that my parents, I need to speak to them about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before I can venture. You know what I'm saying? So it's steeped in it. And also, we're not necessarily talking about the white women slave owners, the wives of the slave masters that would go and rape or sleep with them black men during slavery. So since then white women wanted the black men. And that same thing, I think, is passed on also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's foolishness. Personally, I'm put off by a guy that's been dating all around the world.
I just don't know how you come out of the room.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. It gives me the ick, and that's just my truth.
I'm the same.
Because I feel like a lot of black men. Okay, let me not say a lot before people start. Hold on to your thongs, calm down. But I feel like there are some black men who date white women because they're fetish, and because I've heard some black men say like they would sleep with white women but not like wife them and whatnot, which is wild. That's a
Wasn't that
fetish
your
anyway.
example yesterday?
There's that, yeah. And I just think, personally, just me, I don't know, it might not make sense to anybody else, but as for me and my temple, I like a only black establishment here.
Black only.
Black only, honey. So if I meet a guy and he's dated a white girl before, I can't explain it. I just get the ick.
Even if
and
it's one.
Yeah, but if it's one though, the cutoff was year 8. Because I feel like from year 9, you should start knowing yourself. Exactly. So,
yes.
Beyond year 9, no. Uni? Oh, you're finished. No, damn, no. Yeah.
Is that
But
just
that's
because of the
me.
history between black and white people and the way black women have been treated and stuff like that? Is that just because it's not? It can't be because of things that's
what were
happening.
you
It can't be
doing
because
there?
of things that's happening today. Like, why does it irk you so much?
I feel like, what were you doing there? Because as much as I make jokes about spicy white and stuff, like, I know myself. I can't. Like, I would never be able to, because there's just so much. What am I doing there? What am I doing there?
My thing is,
gosh,
I just see it as, I just like us too much.
But you're right.
I'm just like, what are we doing here?
I said what I said.
This gives me the ick.
I mean,
What are we doing here?
That gives you the ick, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. Interracial dating is more palatable when the man's
Don't
black.
you dare.
and the woman's white.
You know, I was thinking about this like 2 minutes ago.
It's more palatable
Huh?
when the man is black and the woman's white.
Yes.
Wait, say that again? But you know what it is? When it comes to that, though, when it comes to same chest. When it comes to interracial dating, I do think we have an unhealthy way of looking at it, because basically, when it's a black guy with a white girl, I feel like they get judged more than the black women with white guys.
No, that's a fact.
Because people see...
That's a fact.
No, everyone calm down on the facts. Because they see... Because basically, when it's like when it's a black woman... Okay, when it's a black guy with a white woman, it's like, oh, you sold out on your own. When it's a black woman with a white guy, it's like, oh, since you made out of the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
And
though?
to me,
Why is
because
that?
of
Why
how
is
it
that? Why
goes,
is that?
that's problematic. Let's be clear. I
tend
think
to
what
be
between
How is that?
both is problematic.
How's that right though?
that's not right.
No, the way people look at it though.
I don't think he's right.
All I did was make a sound.
All
I did was make a sound. All I did was make a sound. Right? It will calm down. The reason why is because I feel like with the black men that date white women, they don't give as much. Obviously, this is not general, by the way, so everyone calm down. But they don't give as much chances as it tends to be for the black women who date white guys. They tend to have tried their hardest. They've said their hardest to make it work with black men, and it just hasn't worked out. So it feels like what it feels like is like black men would choose any other woman before they choose to settle down with a black woman. But when it comes to the black woman, it's like she's tried and tried and tried and tried, and then she's met someone now who treats her so kindly. Like, do you know what? Why should I fight this? Because a lot of the black women as well, that's not a lot, but black women who are with white men, some they do feel like I've let down my people. But then that's when they have to think about, but I haven't found someone who's treated me well, who's loving, who's caring, da 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 da. Do you get me?
Yeah.
All that being said, though, it's all a joke, because black white men would cheat like, gosh.
Terrible.
Whew.
Yeah, they're bad.
Wait, do you still fancy Gareth Southgate?
I don't fancy him. I said I think he's an attractive man.
Yeah, sometimes I think he's like overacting, but if I'm honest, because obviously being a man of the world, you know, I've got no problem with lactose.
Okay.
Yeah, of course you don't.
Yeah, but when I see the reverse, I do think, be better, sister.
Oh, really?
Are you all right?
Are you?
Be better, sister.
United Nations,
Bro.
You'll have the
audacity.
mindset to be like,
I'm equal opportunities. I'm a man of the world. I'm a child of God, and I'm doing God's work. Okay, and
What, tested and trying? Tested and
tried.
approved.
Yeah, you got to fuck around, you got to find out. I find all women attractive. I'm sorry, whoever don't like it, don't like it. Luckily enough, whatever people think of me ain't none of my Ross Clark business. You know what I'm trying to say? So
we know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do what I'm doing. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I love my sisters, so there's no problem
So,
there for me.
but why would you be the fault to be like, oh, if you love your sisters, why is that the fault then?
What do you mean?
Why no?
If I see you with a white
Yeah,
man?
or like what's the fault? What's the thought process?
I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know what it is. It's like I'm not like you. I'm not gonna vilify them for it.
But that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that though, because I don't judge people for that. Because the matters of the heart are very, very complicated. I'll tell you that for free. So I don't judge people for that. Do you know what I mean? I think the only time I will have something to say is when you are bringing down your own people. That I would never stand for. I don't care if it's a black woman, black man. That I would never approve of. But if that's where you found love, the way love works, wherever you find love, go forth and prosper there. So I don't judge. When I see interracial couples, I don't pass any judgments. But when you start talking down on black men or you start talking down on black women, that's when I have a problem, because then you're sick.
Can I ask a question though? Do you feel like you see, for example, a white man with a black woman here? If the black woman is lighter skin, is less of an issue than if she's dark skin?
What? Sorry, say that again.
So if like a white man dating, married, whatever, a black woman, but if she's lighter, right, it's less of an issue maybe in your mind if it was compared to that same white man with a dark skinned woman. Do you see those women differently?
No.
Do you see it as just as good or just
If
as
a white
bad?
man was with a light skin thing or
Or dark skin thing.
Or a dark skin girl. So in the same way you're saying, black women do better, do you think exactly the same measure of do better as a lighter skin?
Nah.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right. No,
There's
don't.
something.
Hold the dark
me
skin.
personally-
Hold the darker skin to a higher standard, innit?
Yeah, I'm
Why
not
is-
doing that.
Why?
I'm not doing a gradient here. I'm not doing a gradient.
I think it's an automatic thing though.
But I know some
Racial
people.
bias, we all have it.
I know certain people. It's
French.
palatable though. So it's more palatable.
yeah,
Just
maybe
like
you're right.
when with the whole Prince Harry and Meghan Markle business.
Yes.
Everyone hailing her up and talking about the black whatever, first black or whatever. And then so I think one of Gina Yashray, the comedian, was like, I don't know why people are up in arms because he's not bringing home Lupita.
You see?
If he was bringing home Lupita now, then this is
She would have never smelled that
But
from her
you
palace.
see how there's a difference.
Yeah,
though.
And the
That's what I'm
tourists
saying
can go
to
in
you.
there. They would have never allowed her within like 100.
That's it. But you see how there's a
1,000
difference.
That's true, though.
See how
I
there's a
get
difference.
that.
Because they were worried what kind of baby was going to be with Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Lupita? The Queen would have died earlier. It's crazy.
I'm done.
This conversation is funny, man.
Good morning,
Makes me
caller.
laugh.
Yeah, hello.
Call her.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let me turn my TV off right now. So, yeah, I got to mute it. Good morning. I hope everyone's okay and having a
you.
good
How are you?
morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good,
Who's
thank you.
speaking?
I want to go anonymous today. I can't lie.
Okay.
I want to go anonymous.
What side of the fence you on, King?
Hey, yo, Mugs. I'm in a bit of a conundrum right now, yeah?
Go on.
you
Let me
sound-
know.
You sounded like it before you came on the phone.
fucking white girls. don't you?
Yeah, you sounded like it.
Shush. There's a safe space, Killy.
You know what it is?
Talk.
You know what it is? I don't know. I don't want to make it long-winded, but I just want to short and sweet it. I've been going through the topic that you guys are covering today. I've been going through it. I'm thinking, am I doing my community a disservice if I go with the people that oppressed us? Do you know what I mean? Me?
So you're conflicted. You're fighting yourself. So basically, you're loving it and you shouldn't. Is what you're saying.
I don't know if I shouldn't be loving it. I don't know if it's wrong to
Are you indulging first? Let's get that out of the way.
Let's
Are you
get
indulging?
that out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm indulging, bro. I'm indulging.
Even the way he
You got
sounded.
me.
Even the way he sounded.
You got me now.
But hear me. Indulging and actually settling down is two different things. You
This is what I was
feel me?
talking about.
This is-
This is
That's
what I was talking about.
that's
I think that's
so-
worse. I think that's worse, But carry
The
on.
truth of the matter is, though, yeah, you have to be able to look in the mirror with whatever you're doing, innit? And if there's a part of you that feels like you're doing wrong or you're embarrassed or you're whatever, then you have to address that, innit? And it must come from somewhere.
I'm not
Because
embarrassed.
if you can't,
To be
if
fair,
you can't do it and be proud, then
you know
what are
it
you
is?
doing?
I can be proud, I can be proud. The thing is, because I know who I am, I know what I'm doing, and I stand for what I stand for. But yeah, I have to understand at the same time, like, if I was to, for example, if I was to be serious with someone that's not from where I'm from, yeah, or even just someone that's not black, even if you're not from where I'm from, that's not even an issue. If you're not black, yeah, essentially, what you gotta remember is, like, from every other race, yeah, we are seen as less than. So if I was to go with anyone other than black, it's like I'm going with someone that sees me, even if they don't, their community sees us as less than. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't hold them to the standards to the community. If you can't, like, that's not. I don't think that's fair. If the person, if you was with a person, you decide to settle down with them, you would know who the person are, who they are, and what's in their heart, innit? Like, regardless of what the people say.
That's true. But imagine now I'm doing up Christmas with their family, and now they make a slight remark, and what, I'm not supposed to bang their uncle in the face because
Let's get you out of there so quick.
It's just certain little situations like that. It's like I like you, I like the girl enough, yeah. But do I like them enough to bite my tongue when their uncles had too much to drink, and it's like, oh yeah, like, you're right for a black man. What? What? No.
Turn roll straight.
Bro, and it's crazy. I don't know if it's because you see me. I'm going through like some spiritual stuff too, like trying to figure out what's what, yeah, like what I believe in. And I've been seeing too many signs. Like, why am I waking up today and this is what you're talking about?
So what do you think? You think God's calling you home?
My brother, come home. It's fine.
The door's still open.
Come home.
The door's still open.
Come home to who will accept you, innit?
Come home.
You're fucking a girl like me or Christy.
Continue to wonder.
You're enough.
Them continue to wonder.
Princess, stay over there.
No, I agree with Brent. Like, stuff like that, I'm like, please just keep wondering.
Okay.
Make your bed, bro.
Okay, lay in it.
Do you see your preference then, yeah? And be honest, because look, you're anonymous anyway, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what's at the top of your totem pole? Like, what's your preference? Where's it lean towards?
I can put hand on. Look, I can't even say Bible. I'm not even Christian no more. But I believe in the Creator. I can put it on the Creator. I don't like. I find beauty in every race. When I say art, I don't have a type because I don't know what I would want.
Okay, we're in October. Have you slept with a black woman this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Cool.
That was
sound too confident.
I don't believe you, man. Yeah, man. It's because it's Black History Month.
No, don't do this.
He feels obligated to say that.
Don't do this, because there's no way.
But if it's January, don't count it.
Prove myself. They're just gonna actually have to take my word for it.
Listen, if when you did, we're closer to the next month of that, it don't count. Because if it was January, we're closer to the next January than the last January.
So, Anonymous, have you been indiscriminately dipping in that side of the pool?
What do you mean?
Into the interracial market.
You gotta bring yourself to say it.
You say indiscriminately. What do you mean?
What's indiscriminately mean?
In my friendship group, everyone knows that I dabble in every culture, like with chest as well, from Asians to Africans to Caribbeans to Europeans. You feel me? Like I like everything. That's why it's even more conflicting, because it's like, would I feel less bad if I went for an Asian over a white? Do you know what I mean? Is there a tier system to this shit? I don't know what.
Oh, you're trying to find a middle ground, some balance. You want some semblance of culture, but it's still not your culture though. You still have the same problems. They'll just be different.
And it's like, imagine being oppressed by an Asian. It's like, bro, you was oppressed by the people that oppressed us too. So why are you oppressing me, bro?
And Asians are extremely racist when they're ready as well.
Yeah,
they are.
Like, everybody's racist towards black people, bro. Let's have it right. So you can't be worrying about that.
Bro, one of my exes, yeah, her grandma was black, yeah, and she didn't want her granddaughter, which was my girl at the time, to be with someone that's black. So imagine I'm facing this from someone that's in our community.
She's
Do
getting
you get
all
it?
sides.
That's
You're
what
going
it's
through it,
about.
King, man. I feel sorry for you, man.
I see why he's
Wait, hold on.
Being
Sorry.
going through it, man.
Sorry, when you said her grandmother, as in one grandmother was black and the other was, and the other parent was not.
So yeah, one grandmother was black because she's mixed. Yeah, so one grandmother was black and the other.
Okay, it
was
makes
white.
sense now.
Yeah. And it's like the whole, like, without to be out of my business, it was to like make sure she wanted her grandchildren, her great grandchildren, to have an easier life. Obviously, if her granddaughter's mixed and she went with a whiter man, the blackness would dilute. And I'm thinking, is this what people are worrying about? This is what people are worrying about.
Yeah, but this is where the fetishization comes into play. This is where it comes into play.
Yeah,
It
no,
seeps
I
into
do.
it seeps into these kind of aspects to where people are like, the black, she's like, I don't want, so we need to dilute. So at some point, we're not even going to get, it's not going to show up.
But is that a fetish thing or more so survival? Because
That's self-hate to me, bro. I
That
told
is
her your
100%
grandma hates
self-hate.
herself.
I 100% agree.
I told her
I'm
your
pretty sure
grandma
you
hates
don't know,
herself.
yeah.
Like, there's no way.
But when you look at the time period that grandmother would have grown up in, she might just be thinking, especially based on what you just said, a better life for my grandkids and things of that nature. Just get with a light-skinned person.
When
It's not right. It's not right.
You said we're in 2023.
That's crazy for a grandma
She wasn't
to
raised.
say
In,
that,
she was.
though.
She was raised in whatever 19,
Way
whatever
back
it
when.
was.
Yeah.
innit? So she probably still got the same mindset and
mentality.
remember the things that she went through and whatnot. I'm not saying it's
You
right.
know
but
what it
Yeah,
is?
it's not right.
You,
but
you know what it is? To be fair, she was born in Yard. The grandma was born in Jamaica, come over here when she was young, and she's been a little bit, she's climatized to what makes a successful person successful. She's seeing how it's easier for certain people to flourish, you know? So I feel like that's the angle. But me, you cannot sell out your own people for success like that, because then what do you really stand for? And the last thing, because I don't want to hold up the show, yeah. The last thing I wanted to say is the biggest issue I have is not from anyone else in the community. It's more so stuff like my mum, yeah, and I don't wanna sound like she holds anything over me, but like at the same time, it's just I want peace, innit? I want peace. I don't want anything to happen in my relationship, and then my mum's like, well, me did tell you so you know if go on with no white woman and them something then, all them something, and I'm like, yo, I don't want her to have the opportunity to pull that card on me, innit?
well, in this
So
day and
it's
age, very likely that she'll be able to. in this day and age, just being honest,
this
you know
is
what I'm
the
saying?
thing.
You're answering a lot of your own questions,
You
man.
really are.
You got
You really
so
are.
many doubts.
Yeah.
You get me? And it sounds like you are.
He doesn't wanna, I feel like he doesn't want to. He knows what he needs to do.
Yeah.
But he's fighting it.
You are conflicted. You got that
But what do I
bondage
need
with
to
the
do?
flesh.
Ayo, Esther, please. What do I need to do? Because it's like, do I pick my happiness and it could potentially fail and I prove everyone else right? Or do I go through it and take that risk and then it's like, it's a 50-50 chance that I could prove everyone wrong?
You gotta do what makes you happy.
I'm a lover girl, man. I'm always going to say, go where your heart is, man.
Yeah, but can I say, Anonymous, sorry.
Because this girl in particular, she's good for me, I can't lie. Like, for my mental health. Everything else aside, like, for my mental health, she's beneficial.
Drink that milk, bro. Bathe in that milk, bro.
No, milk
Don't worry
and,
about none of our people.
I said the milk.
Milk
I'm
and
lactose
magnesium,
intolerant,
man.
bro.
Don't worry about none of our
I drink oat milk.
If she's your piece, stay with that piece.
Can I ask you, how long you been with her? Or been seeing her?
Like 6 months, but it's been intense. Like, it's been
you
intense.
can't fight
like,
fate, man.
Go where the love is, man.
The heart wants what the heart wants, man.
This
Do
is
what
it.
you gotta
And
do,
stand
King.
tall in it. Own it. Don't deny her.
Nah, I can own it until it's just like, yeah. Nah.
You got to own it. You got to own it, period, man.
He sounds
No,
screwed.
because this is what it is.
I need
There.
a flip,
No,
bro.
if
I
you're gonna
need
go
a
into
flip
racial,
and
yeah,
then
but I feel like you
keep
got to stand in it. You can't be doing. It's not fair to your partner that when you're. Who was I reported on the other day? Tay Diggs' wife.
Yeah.
When Tay Diggs with her, he's all cuddled up, doing little spoon and whatnot. When he's in public now, he's acting like he's embarrassed of her. You have to either stand tall
Yeah, for
or
real.
sit down. It's not fair to your partner that you're acting all embarrassed when you're at the cookout. Nah.
I'm not embarrassed at all.
Do you mean?
You definitely are.
At all.
But I want him to
Brent,
live.
you're a joke, man.
No, because in my eyes, right, she's not aware that he is conflicted like this.
No, she's
Do you
not.
understand? And there's a whole war that's happening in his head. A whole war.
No, I told her this as well.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Transparency.
I
like that.
presented this
Communication and
argument to her.
What did you tell her?
Because I said to her, like, listen, when you see me, like, the next time I get into a relationship, I'm married. I'm not doing, like in terms of how I view it. Because if I'm thinking about getting into a relationship to then break up, then what's the point? I might as well just stay single, innit? But it's like, if I'm getting into something, it's going to be in my eyes, I want it to be as long-term as possible. So it's not a joke thing for me. So I let her know, like, listen, we are going to go through complications where something might happen and I kind of envy your people. Like, let them kill another one of my people and then I'm going to be thinking, fucking hell. Like, these Oyimbos just at it again. And then I'm just going to look at her like, I don't want to have that sort of situation arise, you know what I mean?
It's going to arise.
And that has nothing to do with her anyway, because she's not that way. Like, her mind isn't set up like that. So it's not her fault, and it's kind of unfair, you know what I mean?
Couples in interracial relationships where they have to have these hard conversations when something happens and all that kind of stuff, there is a healthy way to do it because you're not angry at your partner, but you're angry at the systems in place. And your partner will be understanding of that and will not make it a thing where, but not all white people are racist. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, because they will also be aware of the systems that are in place that oppress your people. So I feel like that can be dealt with. If you guys have proper conversation, the conversation you're meant to have, and she actually understands. I feel like it's one thing to be with someone outside of your race, but if that person does not understand the issues that you face and the privilege that they have, I think that's where it's a recipe for disaster. Where she can understand that black people are oppressed and black people go through this, she understands the history of where you're from and all that kind of stuff, then I think it can be done.
Do you know what the thing is though, yeah? I feel as though, again, I'm definitely assuming here, but I feel as though that the white woman he's seeing is probably like that, right?
Yeah.
Hence making him feel comfortable and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think if something like that crazy happens with white and black people again in the news, like it always does, she's a reminder. She's a reminder right in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
literally
of the situation.
Imagine I just need some consoling.
Yeah, but
imagine, and I'm getting consoled by the people that just that caused me to
yeah,
need
but no, but
brother,
that speaks to that speaks to your mindset, and that's a very unhealthy way to look.
Yeah, you're not comfortable.
That's very unhealthy because when say a woman's been assaulted and it goes on the news and whatever it is, I'm not around the men that I'm around and look at them with anger. I don't come in this room and I'm angry at you guys when we talk about sexual assault and whatever it is, because it wasn't you guys. Do you get what I mean? So I'll be honest. I feel like if a situation where racism happens and you're looking at your girl, she's a reminder of that. Personally, then I think you leave that poor girl alone. I'll be so real with you. Leave that girl alone because that's really out of you cannot take out your frustrations and project that on her. That's wild.
No. It's not even projection at this point. You know, the reason why that's a little bit different is because if a woman feels uncomfortable around men, it's not a particular race of man that does any, like, for example, there's bad men in every race, yeah? But if you look at history, like in history, there's bad men in every race. But if you also look at history again,
Von's an idiot. Yeah.
the whites have always been on top, deciding what happens.
Okay, let me give you another example then. I have white friends, right?
Yeah, go on.
I have white friends. When there's conversations about when there's black killings, there's black protests going on, BLM, all that kind of stuff, my white friends are not a reminder of the oppression that killed whoever it is that we're protesting for.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody that in your life should be a reminder of that. The system is a system, oppression is oppression, and that's in place. I don't think that when you go, if say you guys have date night, you go and watch a slavery film, you're looking at her, you're looking at her sideways.
No, but with the slavery film, you might.
Why though? That's a you problem. That's a you problem. Nobody in your life should be a reminder.
Anonymous, yeah.
That's sat there, man. That's wild.
Let's get back in the car. Let's make this a bit more lighthearted before you leave. I just want to ask you one question. Has she ever said, "I love your black dick" when you're fucking her?
Okay.
Oh God.
Or would she say it?
No, she's
Would he
never-
tell
she
her
never.
to say it?
1 second, because that response.
On my life, I would never ask her to do that.
Okay, but has she said it?
Has she said it though?
No. That would put me off. I can't lie.
Okay.
They say this.
That would make my decision much easier and let that one go.
Okay.
Does she talk about your chocolate skin?
But you know what?
No, but that's valid though. 'Cause when I was saying it, people won't understand it. That's valid though. Does she compliment your skin and call you chocolate bunny and such?
No, she doesn't deal with that.
But that's not just a white thing. I as a as a light skinned man, I enjoy dark skinned women.
You're black.
Yeah, but I'm light skinned, and I enjoy the look of dark skin on me when I'm naked. I like it. You know what I'm trying to say? So what is that? Is that fetishizing? Is there something wrong with that as
No,
well?
because you're United Nations. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't feel that way about like white skin or yellow skin or brown skin or whatever like
I
that.
feel like if we're being totally honest, if we're gonna be
ain't no shame in my
If we're
game.
gonna be transparent, I think it's like because we're playing the role that we're playing as black people, we're allowed to say things like that, innit? Without it being taken the wrong way. Like we can look at a black sister and say, "Yo, I love your chocolate skin," but let like Alfred down the road, say it to someone, you're gonna be looking at him like, "Rah, fetishizing." I think like every culture fetishizes another culture to a certain degree.
Do you know what's so funny? You say that, but I also can't have a black guy banging on about I've told you guys this before and you guys don't understand it. About my skin and banging on about my skin glows and Empress and Queen and da-da-da-da. That for me is fetish too. Shut up.
I feel like
I think it's possible to fetishize your own, by the way.
Even if your own looks like you.
But
yes,
I feel like
we talked
it's
about
not
it.
fair though.
We gave an example earlier though. It is I can be dark and want a guy who's dark as well. But there's a line between I'm attracted to him and I'm fetishizing him, objectifying.
No, but Esther,
you can do
can
that.
you hear me out on this one? So growing up in school, I'm dark skinned, yeah. Growing up in school, dark skins weren't it, and I'm sorry. Like I feel sorry for, like when I say this, please hear what I'm saying and don't jump down my throat, yeah. I could imagine it was very hard for dark skinned girls too, because even like in secondary school, like they would get onto for being dark. They would look at their light skinned counterparts. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
So when a black man says to a black lady, "Oh, I appreciate your chocolate skin," too, like I can't lie, like it's to boost every piece of like it's to help
like confidence and stuff.
But you know
there's a thin line between. Yeah, but this is the point I brought up last time when we talked about this. I said there's a line between complimenting somebody and now it just feels fake. It just feels as though it feels patronizing. If you feel like you have to boost my confidence and keep banging on about my dark skin, I'm not even someone who told you that I hate my dark skin. Sorry, that's weird. You don't reduce me to my dark. If the only compliment you can come up, every time I want to compliment my beauty is to do with my skin color. Boy, bye.
All right, so
leave the door open so other men can come in.
Fetishize is to be excessively or irrationally devoted to something.
There we go.
I don't mind. I'll put my hand up.
Okay. You fetishize what? Black women?
I like bum.
We fetishize everything, bro.
I like pretty faces.
A lot of you lot fetishize bum, boy. You lot
I
would die for
think
Nyash.
everyone
A lot of you lot would
Who don't
die
like
for
bum
it.
bum? Who don't like bum bum?
Dark
Some
skin.
They
on her
would
breast.
die
man.
for Nyash.
Yeah,
Just for the girls.
dark skin, dark. Ooh. For me, as soon as I see it, I just percolate, mate.
And that's what my problem is.
dark
I fetishize.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The darker the
Percolate.
better. Each chap, and if it's clean.
But are you saying
Not
this to
if
her
it's
though?
clean.
Are you making all these sound effects
I'm
and whatever
telling you
to her?
to be as descriptive as possible because
Yeah, that's
I
what
want
I'm
her to know. Hey,
Yeah.
that darkness there, that is beautiful.
I couldn't hear
to
that.
me.
See, I feel like that about women in general. And I'm not putting nothing
I
for it. It's
discriminate.
not black women, white women,
I
young women.
discriminate.
I feel that way about women. That's my
I
problem.
discriminate. I discriminate.
I fetishize gal.
I'm very
Fetishize
picky.
girl.
Yeah. What's the word? I'm excessively and irrationally devoted to gal.
Women. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Joke, you know.
Anyway. Well, thank you, Anonymous, anyway.
Anyway,
Own
thank you,
it, Kitty, man.
Anonymous.
Look, however you
All
deal with
best,
it.
all
You
the
get
best
me?
to you.
But I hope
You're
you...
clearly conflicted.
You know what?
I hope you and your
I am. I'm gonna have to.
you and yours are all right. Don't call her a queen though. That's icky.
Can I ask a question before you go there? Yeah.
If you call her queen, that's wild. That's
Go
racist.
on.
All right, go back. Call back girl queen. You know that's crazy.
Have you thought to yourself, like,
I hope you've not done.
yeah, you got a good connection with this right girl, yeah. But like, can I not find the same thing in a black girl?
Deal with it.
all
You
the best
get
to
me?
you.
But
You know what it is?
We haven't lost.
I just haven't. If I could find that, I would have by now, innit? I haven't been in the situation too. I'm not writing it off completely. I'm not saying that I can't find that same connection with a black girl, but I just haven't yet. And like, I'm 20. I'm gonna be turning 23. Like,
What?
What?
You are super young, bro.
No, I'm sorry.
You will grow out to this in 2 years.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No, you're gonna learn.
Now
You're
you
gonna
just
be all
said
right.
that. You haven't been put in a position.
I thought he was 38. What was 38? I thought he was in his 30s,
Nah,
deep in his
what?
30s. I'm gonna lie to you.
Uncle.
Hang up, man.
He said he's like
no. We're not
Hang
doing
up.
this. We're not
Hang
doing
up.
this.
Hang up.
this
Hang
show
up.
was horrible. That reaction is crazy.
The fact he even said, I haven't put my position.
You don't even know what's good for you yet.
Please.
Hello, he's searching and he hasn't come across a black woman yet.
I'm gonna need you to.
This is the season you're in, don't it?
Yeah. Nah.
It's a season. This
No,
two
no, no, no.
Shabbats.
Can I just say? Because this is a serious topic. Like, as much as no, wait.
No, let him land.
As much as because I'm younger, yeah, it might seem like I'm inexperienced, but I have been through certain long-term situations where again you can say that I'm young in it, but it's had an effect on me. And when I said earlier that next time I'm in a relationship, I'm married, is because you see me, yeah, I don't deal with heartbreak well, and I can't be bothered to go through that again. So I've even stayed single for ages just so I don't get hurt on some vulnerable shit. Yeah, on some grown up stuff. I don't like that feeling. So it's if I'm going to do this, I want to make sure I'm making the right decision. That's why I even called in, because I rate you lot a lot in it.
I appreciate your honesty.
No,
transparency.
And your transparency.
No, I 100% respect it. And the fact that you feel conflicted, I need more people to feel conflicted. So I'm glad.
And you know what? And to be honest, remember when we was young, 23, we thought
we knew
we'll be married 25. Some of us did.
No, I didn't.
Some of us did.
I knew the person I was dating. I was
You know what
really
I'm
good.
saying? No, but
a
a lot of people were serious, thinking, you know what, by 25, 26, I want to be married.
Yeah,
and
I
he's
thought
thinking that same way now. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it, man.
Fair.
I
appreciate
feel like I'm running out of time.
You're definitely not running out of time, though.
22.
Yeah, you don't know what you
You're
don't
not
know.
right time.
You've got enough time to make 2 or 3 mistakes.
Call back in 5 years, man, and see where you're at, man.
Let me go.
Call back in 10
I'm
years.
seeing girls.
Yeah.
I'm seeing girls my age moving into their houses already.
See, you have to focus on your focus.
I'm running.
You gotta worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Focus on your focus. Don't be comparing your situations to other people. You don't know what's really going on in their homes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nothing happens before it's time. You get me?
This is it. So focus
Gotta
on your
run
journey,
own
babe.
race, man. Everybody's story is different.
This is it.
Yeah, I heard that, but he's actually looking to marry this one. Yeah. So.
No, I'm not looking to marry. It's just
You're
if
taking
I'm
it
doing
seriously,
anything,
innit?
I know what.
I do rate that, the fact that
I'm
he's young like that.
trying,
He's taking a woman seriously. Love that for her, man.
I'm
Emmanuel
trying
sent
because I
some
have a
material to watch.
dysfunctional family, so I don't want to continue that shit. I don't have my dad. My dad has bare kids. I don't want to be like that.
Okay, yeah, that's
So I want to
intentional.
make sure whatever I'm doing, because that's had an effect
Talk
on
about
me
your
as
dad.
well. The way I view certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wanna
bro,
be
I don't
better.
want to make it too much about.
That's good.
me.
Breaking
I wanna be
generational
better,
curses.
man.
We
That's
love
sick.
that.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah, man.
Now big up you, man. Big up you,
Thanks
Anonymous.
for the call, Anonymous, man.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Han.
man.
I hope you find your
No,
black
I
queen.
appreciate all your inputs, man. I appreciate all your inputs.
It's all right,
and I
man.
hope you lot continue the good work. I watch you lot every day. You lot keep me going, I swear.
Oh, you're a real one, man. Thank you,
You
babe.
lot keep going.
You know what? You're gonna make the right
Keep it up,
decision,
man.
bro. I feel like you'll make the right decision.
I feel like whatever decision he makes will be the right one.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. That's what I think, man.
There you go.
Tell it it's not.
Thank you a lot,
You
man.
are horrid.
Hey, Brent, what did he say?
Don't mind
No,
me.
right,
ignore
man.
it,
He said
man.
he
Don't
loves
mind
you.
me.
Thank
Don't mind
you.
me.
He said he wishes the best.
Every day.
All right,
That's
well,
right.
thank
All right,
you,
see you
man.
later,
Take
hon.
care, yeah?
All right, man.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
All right.
Interesting.
That was a good call.
Where we at?
Wait, topic of the day.
Oh, we definitely have to react now.
React
Guys,
what?
As in reactions.
That ain't the problem.
It is right. This up, man.
I can definitely, yeah. We're done with this.
All right, let's get into the next headlines then.
Oh God.
No way.
Behave yourself, man.
No way. Good
Good
morning.
morning, caller.
Morning.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Hello, morning, guys.
Who's speaking to, please?
Hey, I'm good. I'm blessed, man. I'm anonymous. Sorry.
Another one.
Must
Yeah.
have anonymous. Okay. You're not telling your truth today. We're
Yeah,
okay.
quick one. Now, quick one, because I was trying to explain this to people, yeah, but I never really had a conversation where he's gone in depth like this, yeah. How about the people that approach it on a reparations thing?
Okay.
Oh,
Sir, goodbye.
come on,
Get therapy.
man.
No, yeah.
Get help.
No, not me. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Payback for the ancestors.
Not me.
Reparations.
Yeah, no. Obviously, I've heard people say that, innit? So that's not my mindset. I'm just saying I've been in a position where I thought, you know what? I've never been there, but let me try it, innit? So I was on a trying thing, but it just took one comment that just threw me off.
What was the comment?
Right? She said something about I look like I got a strong back or something like that.
A strong what?
And a strong back. It just kept making comments like,
It's
oh, I know how to cook jollof. I know how to cook jollof. I know how to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like overcompensating kind of thing. That kind of threw me off. So that's what I'm saying. If it's, I don't know if it's just me. I heard Mark say about the weak man thing, so I understand that. But certain comments, I also understand can just throw you off.
Can you explain reparations comment? Because reparations.
Yeah, no. So I've heard.
No, we're saying it's to get back. Oh, you say leaving them with a
No.
child.
Yeah. No. Not even that. Not even that.
It's foolishness, bro. That's what it is. It's foolishness.
No, obviously that was younger. That was secondary school child, older. But certain people approach it on a like we take over their women kind of thing.
How do you take over the women? No, how do they take over the women? I know it's not you, but do
No,
they marry them?
if they're
Do they have
pursuing,
kids with them?
They're just honestly trying to get back. They're trying to level the playing field one white woman at a time. They obviously understand that their fathers and their grandfathers will be spinning in their graves.
You get it? Did it to us kind of thing.
What's going on? And the fact that their pretty little innocent white daughters love black man and black dick so much is paining them. So this is their only way to get them back.
There you go. This is what I'm saying.
Their ancestors,
paining their parents and things, and
spirits that are just,
and their parents that are, and their parents that
It's
are.
almost like the worst thing they can bring home.
Just to bring in pure disappointment to the family, just wrecking households, wrecking bloodlines. There's a lot of man that's their mission,
and that's foolishness.
Thank you.
That's absolute foolishness. I'm sorry.
No, of course. But I was just posing.
What are you getting? No. I need to understand. What are you getting back, bringing back to your community? If that is some sort of reparations, what is that doing for the? What's that doing for the black community?
Confused kids.
Exactly.
No, I hear you.
Exactly.
No,
how can you sit there and stand there and bold straight face and be like, "This is reparations"? I feel like that's some foolishness that black men cover themselves with just to make themselves feel better.
If you want to sling dick,
if you want to sleep white, I beg, but don't bring that.
But I don't think like black men genuinely think that though. I think it's a joke.
No,
it must
I
be a
don't
joke.
No, I think some do.
No, some
100% genuinely.
Yeah, some do.
Nick Cannon said it blatantly live, direct.
That he done that.
Yes,
genuinely. Though.
He said, "Oh, it's like sort of reparations." He said that.
But that one
it
anyway.
must have been a joke.
No,
not all right.
Of course, it's not.
Now some man do see it as the get back.
Yes, they do.
It's the small little victories. You got to get it where you can in it. What else can they do?
Says go where you guys
So
talk
sleeping.
victories.
So what?
If you
Sleeping
don't
with a
say,
white
wait,
woman.
go and hit that.
So sleeping with a white woman is a get back.
Yeah,
And having kids with them. Do they have kids with them though?
some of
See,
them,
I don't know.
yes.
Not the kids thing though.
No, you have kids with
thing is
them.
that,
Some do feel like that.
If you have kids with them, that's definitely the bigger get back.
That's what.
How
Is it
though?
because the poor kid just
Yeah.
suffers, and then you got a
Okay.
mixed kid out in the world that doesn't know anything about them, about where they come from. How is
but
that?
some of them actually think that. Yeah, I'm going to spread my
Do
seed.
you know what it is, yeah?
Yes.
It's boy math.
Yes.
That's boy math. That's
what
wild.
are we doing here?
That's
I hear it though.
What are you doing here?
That's interesting there.
I'm sorry, but you this is gonna sound so raw, but you cannot fuck your way out of
Okay.
racism. Let's be clear.
You can have fun trying.
Definitely can't do that.
Smash and dash.
What's his up? That was a great drop back moment. He just said you could have fun trying though. But thank you, Anonymous, too, for letting us know.
I hear. Alright,
Let us know what's going on
thank
in
you.
the
I love your show, guys.
Stay safe out there.
Reparation.
That's
crazy.
That is sick.
Like, if you're at home, just say that.
Yeah, no, that is actually sick.
If you like sex, just say that, man. That is so funny. Imagine a guy saying that. That's so crazy.
Did it for the ancestors.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly. When you got, like Stina said, when
For
you
the fallen
got
ones.
your rocks off, did the community benefit? What the hell? No, it's true. What are we doing here?
It's the individual fight, isn't it?
They didn't do what they got for the community.
They're doing what they can.
How did the Queen of Ethiopia benefit from you sleeping white?
On a vigilante thing.
Yeah, a vigilante thing.
When he tells you,
I said I can't be a superhero. I got to be a vigilante.
I said every
I
little
can't
help,
believe
man.
if a guy ever came to me
Little
and said
drops
that's
of
the
water.
reason that's why he's been sleeping white, and that's the reason he's just like, oh,
What you got to
that's
understand
utter
is
sickness.
not all superheroes wear capes.
I'm done with you, Marks. I'm done with you, Marks. I'm done.
The vigilante thing is real, man.
United Nations of Marks. I'm done with you.
I can hear that from a guy. A guy could not tell me that.
Can you imagine?
all right. So our next headline.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Trigger warning. Ex-Minister Crispin Blunt has confirmed he was arrested on Wednesday on suspicion of rape and the possession of controlled substances. In a statement, the Reigate MP said that he had twice been interviewed by police in connection with this incident. Mr. Blunt said he originally raised the incident with police 3 weeks ago, concerned about extortion. He said he was cooperating with Surrey Police's investigation and was confident that he would not be charged. The police were unable to say if the controlled substances were drugs, as tests are being carried out. This according to PA Media. The Conservative Party withdrew the whip, meaning that Mr. Blunt will now sit as an independent MP after he confirmed that he had been arrested. He has been asked to stay away from Parliament. For those who don't know, Mr. Blunt was elected as a Conservative MP for Reigate in Surrey in the 1997 general election, defeating the incumbent Sir George Gardiner, who had switched from the Tories to the referendum party. He served as a Justice Minister from 2010 to 2012 in the Whip's office when the Conservatives were in opposition and chaired the influential Foreign Affairs Committee. And in April, he apologised for defending the former MP Imran Ahmed Khan following his conviction for sexually assaulting a teenage boy. Mr. Blunt had called the verdict a dreadful miscarriage of justice in a statement, but later retracted his comments. Next headline takes us to Ukraine, where the White House has said that Russia is executing soldiers who try to retreat from a bloody offensive in eastern Ukraine. So according to the US, some of the casualties suffered by Russia near Advitka were on the orders of their own leaders. Russian and Ukrainian troops have been locked into a fierce battle for the front line since mid-October. Russia is thought to have suffered a significant loss in this time. Ukrainian estimates put the number of Russian casualties in that particular area at 5,000, while the US say that the Russians have lost at least 125 armoured vehicles and more than a battalion's worth of equipment. A Ukrainian army spokesperson said that the Russian troops were refusing to attack Ukrainian positions near Advitka because of heavy losses, and that there had been mutinies in some of their units as well. And our last headline takes us to Nigeria, where Nigeria's Supreme Court on Thursday rejected appeals by 2 opposition candidates challenging the election of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu in February's presidential election, ending the 8-month dispute. After examination, a panel of 7 judges of the court dismissed the appeal of the candidate Atiku Abubakar, who came second, and that of Peter Obi, who came third. The Supreme Court also upheld the judgment of an appeals court in Abuja that on September 6 upheld the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the duly elected president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The rulings have now put an end to an 8-month electoral dispute following the disputed election on the 25th of Nigeria. In the past, Nigeria's elections have often been marred by allegations of fraud and challenged in court, but the country's highest court has never reviewed the results of a presidential election since the end of military rule and the return to democracy in 1999. I didn't see this changing anyway. I don't know why they wasted their time.
I don't know why they're wasting their time.
Complete waste of time. But yeah, this is sorted and everyone can move on. And that's it for the headlines. Time to pay the bills.
That's right. Let's get into some word on road. Okay, a while ago, Brent, is everything all right? Thank you. A while ago, I told you guys about Gemma Owens from Love Island and Luca breaking up and whatnot. Do you know, because it shows every day, I can't remember when I actually report on certain things. I don't know if it's last week, if it was 2 months ago, if it was last year. But anyways, well, they broke up. But she's basically got a new man, and that's why I let you know. This is, you know, there's certain white women that I actually like, the ones who just stay within their race. I don't know, they get my respect and admiration for that, so big up her. But she is dating Prince Nassim Hamed's son, Adam, I believe. Adam.
That's not in her race.
That's not in a race.
It's not black. I'm at my black business. If it's not black, it's within your. That's y'all. That's for the Arabs to fight.
Minus the B.
This is the A. That's. Where's he from? Is it Arabian?
Where's Prince Nassim Hamed from?
Asian, no?
There's some Asian, but I don't know what country.
There you go.
Pakistan.
Is it Pakistan?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, I'm going to leave that to the Asian community to fight their fight. That's it. So it might. All the best to Gemma, but basically, yeah, she's dating or she's with the boxer, and they're on holiday in Dubai and living it up. And sources be talking, and the sources are saying that they've been getting close for a while, but this Dubai trip is making them properly official. So big up Gemma, man.
Yemen.
They're from Yemen, yeah.
Got Prince Nassim?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Parents are from Yemen.
Okay, nice.
So also, the source is saying that he's not had many serious girlfriends, but he's really serious about Gemma, and they're smitten with one another, and they mix in the same circles, and she's successful in her own right, which she is, and that appeals to him. So they're a lovely couple. Hopefully, he's not as insecure as Luca Bish was. So there's that. So also, speaking of fetishization and all that stuff, the Peckham hair shop that was involved in that man strangling that black woman, he done rebranded, y'all. So obviously, people have been basically camping out, protesting outside the shops and whatever. And there was a time where he had to close back down again. He tried to open up. He closed
They were still protesting outside.
They were still protesting. I don't know if the shop has been open and wherever it is, but
No, he's been open.
changed. Yeah, he's changed He's changed the name of his shop, and guess what it's called? Kings and Queens.
See what you tried to do.
Asian man strangles black woman.
Can you imagine?
And goes ahead and calls his shop Kings and Queens. They're doing it on purpose.
The audacity.
At this point, they're doing it on purpose. You gotta be.
No.
You gotta be doing to antagonize people. Because that's wild.
And I cannot lie. Black women that go back in there, you actually deserve the day that you get. You actually deserve that.
Well, there you have it then.
You deserve the treatment. Because if you actually step foot back in that shop, even any shop,
it's mad.
You are actually, but that specific shop
is wild.
Do you know
what's so funny though? Do you know what the shop was called before? Peckham Hair and Cosmetics. So he felt like I feel like in his mind he thought if I call it Kings and Queens, that's a form of apology.
Yeah,
they know I'm an ally now. I'm on their side. Okay, Kings and Queens.
And he's already said, oh, they will come. He
said they'll come back. Yeah, he said even if he closes, yeah.
He believes that though.
Yeah,
they probably will.
Hence why he's put that specific name.
Because he said even if he closes down this shop, he can start many other shops, and there's many other shops people will still come to.
Listen, let's have it right. As long as black women want to slay,
not slay,
not slay,
they'll be back.
Well, we told you there's options, man. We had a lovely Jamelia here the other day. There's options.
Yeah.
There's hella options for where to get stuff. But
the funny thing is, I've actually been getting questions like people prompting to me to remind them what the black ones are. I've actually been getting, but aside from you, but others have actually asked me.
B.O.E. innit? Heavy's the head.
And I'll run it.
This is it. But yeah, man. So so stay woke, y'all. That's what I'm gonna say. So last week, I believe it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I spoke about Nikki Thot. So she is a YouTuber from Australia, black Sudanese woman who was dating this white guy. This is interesting actually. Look at interesting turn of events. And her ex-husband, Jamie Perkins, he's the one who did that long ass video I had to watch. And he was basically talking about, he basically alleged abuse, as in that she was physically abusive, she was keeping him from the kids, she was horrible, she was this, that, and the other, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I remember at the time I did say that if all of what's been reported is true, because he did have receipts. He did have text messages he showed, and he had videos as well. Obviously, videos, you never know in it. But all that stuff, I did say I condemned abuse, and I kept the same energy for the men as I do for the women, because abuse is wrong, regardless of whoever is the perpetrator. Well, she has come and spoken out now. And at the time, I want you guys to remember that I did mention, this episode we had Max on, I remember, because I did mention that there was an age gap. And at the time, it wasn't understood why I was bringing up age gap. Well, she has responded. And I will let you know what her response is. It's a few pages I've got to read as another Instagram stories, but follow me, right? And listen to this. I made a video responding to allegations and was ready to press post, but for the sake of our children, I'm not going to engage in a back and forth online. I'll share context that was missing from his video and leave the subject alone. I've had no contact with him since he posted that video, nor have I threatened legal action. Jamie removed the video simply because he saw that people weren't buying his story. So yeah, he took the video down. I felt something wasn't right in my marriage, but I didn't know what I was experiencing. Then in June 2019, I came across the podcast Love and Abuse, where I discovered what emotional abuse was. I made the mistake of telling him I knew he was emotionally abusive and probably a covert snark. I never cheated on Jamie, and he knows that, but he was quick to run a smear campaign through the community about why we broke up. I wanted to make it very clear that what you witnessed was reactive. The clips you saw were carefully edited and didn't show what led to me smacking the phone out of his hand. Never have I punched this man or thrown heavy objects at him during our disagreements. I came to the house to collect some clothes and wanted to have a conversation. He kept calling me a slut and to get out of his house. I then requested that he drops the girls at the supermarket car park for changeover. And he says he would rather do it at a police station. This wasn't court ordered. At this point, I'm highly upset because why would you want to inflict that trauma on our daughters? Having changed over with their parents at police station every week, he just wanted to manipulate their minds and paint the picture that mum was so dangerous and that dad needed protection. I smacked the camera out of his hand because I was in a vulnerable moment and didn't want to be recorded. This was a pattern. So remember I told you guys that he was 25 and she was 18, right? Okay. This was a pattern where he constantly violated me by filming me without my consent. It started early at 18. Then when I gave birth, he posted my very personal birth vlogs without giving me any time to emotionally recover. I remember begging him to give me time with our new baby before we shared her with the world, but he told me to stop sabotaging the channel. When the cameras were rolling, Jamie was very nice, very sweet to me, but behind the lens, he was highly critical. My body after children quickly became a main topic, and he expressed me needing to hit the gym 3 weeks postpartum with Ava. Ava's a daughter. He would repeatedly comment on my stretch marks and loose skin, asking why I couldn't just snap back. He blamed me for absolutely everything. Nothing I could do was right, and I was at fault for anything that went wrong in his life. Shortly after that encounter, he tried to get a restraining order on me. Not only did he put himself down as a protected person, but also our 2 young daughters. If he was successful in obtaining that, I could not come within 200 meters of them. His mother enabled his behavior and signed as a witness that she saw me beating him in front of their children. This is the clip you saw of me smacking the phone. And they took this evidence to court. I put a counter complaint on him, and it was up to the judge to decide. He knows there's nothing I love more than our daughters, so he used that footage to silence me. We never went before a judge. Instead, he had his lawyer present an undertaking, which conveniently included that the children could continue being filmed for YouTube. It also included that we couldn't mention one another or our relationship online for 12 months. We both signed it because I had no intention of making this public and didn't want to risk the chance of not seeing our girls. He has been free to speak on this since 2020. Then she has screenshots of like what it was that they signed and whatnot, whatever else. I never kept him from the kids. I said you can see them whenever you want. All I ask is that he stopped exploiting them. I saw how it affected me in the marriage, and I didn't want our kids to suffer the same confusion because dad was totally different when the cameras were on. In 2020, Jamie messaged my sister and was trying to get back once he saw that his views were still low, despite using the kids from the majority of his content. I already filed for divorce, but he wanted me to change my mind. He came to my parents' house, we went for a walk, and he told me he wanted his family back. I said no, and our divorce was finalized in December of 2020. Since then, I've been negotiating their online presence, and managed to get it down to one video a week featuring the kids. This is across all platforms, including YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I worked very hard to lower their online presence because I saw how it affects them. I initially agreed to him filming with the kids as long as he pays them a percentage, but he refused that offer. Even though it is work, there's a whole article on the early YouTube kids and how their parents exploited them and how all of them are broke now because their parents were spending all the money that they were getting. And they're also seeing, I think with the law, they're trying to add that in the law where it is like, it's underage, well, it's child labor, essentially. But anyway, she goes on to say, he claims I was vengeful, but after I left, he stole the channel, changed the password to the business email so I couldn't work with past clients, and changed our bank details on AdSense so the revenue from our past vlogs went to his personal account. He kept the vlogs for himself, leaving me with zero memories of our children. I requested my full birth videos, but he kept them from me for 3.5 years. He used this as leverage so that I could change my stance on him making content with the girls. Part of the reason I vlogged was to have a memory diary of our babies as they grew, but he kept these from me too. I even asked for footage of my sister Sarah. So her sister Sarah passed away. So she said, I even asked for footage of my sister Sarah. He had all the hard drives and he told me they were destroyed. Please keep in mind, my sister isn't alive anymore, and they were the only videos of her I had to look back and remember her. He knew our children and my sister were a sensitive spot for me, so he would use these two things to control me. My mouth is hurting. Jamie's health issues never stopped him from partying with friends, never stopped him from taking trips overseas while I looked after our children. When I did ask for assistance, he would throw it in my face that I was the one who wanted kids. So I find it interesting that he claims he's too sick to work a regular job. I even gave him ideas on what he could film. I told him he could make video editing content as he's a great editor, or work a traditional job. I'm not limiting his capacity to earn. I simply put my foot down and said, don't exploit our children for monetary gain like he did with me. Jamie kept dragging me back to court and writing complaints to my lawyers constantly. The legal fees he incurred were self-inflicted. His 40th birthday. This was the whole Disneyland thing, or Disney place, whatever it's called. On Jamie's birthday, the girls had school. They mentioned Dad was going to Sydney for his birthday. He was aware she had a dental emergency, so I took the next available appointment, which happened to fall on Friday. I offered for him to take them instead as it was an emergency, and he said he'd rather take them out for ice cream so he doesn't miss his flight. Appointment was 5 o'clock. I picked the girls up from the local ice cream place at 4:40. We went to our appointment. He went to the airport. He called his flight, blah, blah, blah. Dad played group. At this point of co-parenting, I'm so tired. I'll be trying to firm it. Let me see. So, is this important?
It's all important, no context.
Oh, gosh. Okay. The dad play group, I've got 2 left. The dad play group. At this point of co-parenting, I had reached my tolerance and wanted minimal in-person contact with him for the sake of Ava and Zoe, the kids. He would always have his phone out trying to bait a disagreement with me because I didn't want them being used in content. I asked him to put Zoe in school on a Wednesday so I could completely avoid contact with him. One parent drops them off and the other one picks them up. This seemed like a great solution, but of course he fought me on this too. Had there been work obligations restricting him from changing his schedule, I would completely understand. But there wasn't, and he had only been to this play group one time. He could have made other arrangements for the sake of healthy co-parenting. The Disney stuff, I had to take legal action for my girls to even attend school at their ages. In Australia, you start school at age 5 or 6, depending on how early in the year, blah, blah. Jamie wanted them to delay another year so that he could use them for YouTube, essentially. We live in Australia and California, was a very He wanted to use them for filming as much as he could. This, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm skipping that. Depression is not something I would ever take lightly. The comments I made on the recorded audio were not okay. Before he pressed record, he was calling me crazy and said I need psychiatric help, threatening to take full custody of our kids, so I stooped to his level. This isn't an excuse, and I apologize if these statements cause offense to anybody. Long story short, this was a very manipulative and calculated attack on not only myself, but this act will also cause collateral damage to our 2 children.
Sorry, are you still reading?
Babe. This is the last one. This was a 4-year-old. How do you think I feel? My mouth hurts. This was a 4-year-old clip, and now these clips will remain online forever. I have moved on with my life. She should have done a video, you know. Mm-hmm. I have moved on with my life. I'm in a loving, genuine relationship, and I'm finally at peace. And she is. She's a nice, black man, from what I can see from from the snippet. He's got a full beard as well, you know, we like that. This smear campaign was made to not only garner sympathy from his audience, but to revive a stagnant YouTube channel, sell an unreleased children's book, and completely slander my reputation. Jamie wanted revenge for me putting my foot down and restricting how often he posts the girls online. It disheartens me that I need to even make these statements because most people with discernment can see it for what it was. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to read this. You're welcome.
Nah,
Nikki,
that
you're
was...
welcome. To Ava and Zoe, I am sorry.
She posted all of that.
That is
On her story.
wild. That's 17. A whole
17.
dissertation.
I just read 17 pages.
That's
17?
What?
17.
Yeah, that's a
You really could have just had a video.
breakdown and a half, bro.
Basically, I hear her, man. I did bring up the age thing, and I know that people don't like to have that conversation, but it definitely does play a role in the power dynamic in a relationship. And when you actually go on his YouTube page, he's posted like 20 videos with the kids in it in 1 year, and in the last 3 years, she's only got 4 videos. So he is milking the kids. He's definitely using the kids for the content and all that stuff. It's sad. I think it's sad that this is how it is. But I hope that, you know, the kids are all right and they're able to sort something out in that way. Yeah, it's a mad situation. I mean, he took the video down. He did say the video wasn't going to be monetized. But obviously, what that would do is that would drive people to your whole channel, and they'll watch other videos and whatever else there is there. But I'm glad she spoke up for herself because it was not looking good. I'll be very honest with you. Like, I was very, very shy for her, but now with more context, I still believe that they were being a couple and they were being unhealthy. That I still believe it was a toxic relationship in terms of the things that you say to each other, in terms of throwing things at each other and whatever else. There was that, but both parties have a part to play.
Isn't this a thing with, not to bring it back to the thingy, but the topic.
When they date white and they go black. Next.
No, but like the whole cornering the YouTube market. Like this was like a whole.
It was a thing. It was an interracial relationship. Like that was a starter pack for YouTube back in the day. Yeah. Get you a white man, and then do videos like, oh, white man sees my braids for the first time, or white boyfriend sees me with a wig for the first time, or my white boyfriend unveiling my natural hair to my white boyfriend. I saw someone do that this year.
Yeah, I saw someone. I've seen the clip. I've seen the clip.
This year, this silly little woman actually did that. And I just said, you are an embarrassment. Unveiling my natural hair to my white husband.
Oh, was it this woman that did that?
No. Okay. I'm saying that in this still 2023, there are still some black women who are unveiling their natural hair to their white boyfriends or white husbands. But that was the start pack.
Who's watching the content? Like, is that enjoyable?
That kind of vlogs and stuff.
People
like stuff like that.
I know. No, not the concept of vlogs, because
you mean like they're unveiling the hair?
Like doing that kind of.
Were you asking like what demographic is that for?
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to understand. Are they trying to get the wider market? That's why that was a thing for the interracial couples to be doing.
I don't know,
cornering the market. Like what was?
No, there was.
It must have been.
But there was
en masse.
It was because that was the starter pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I mean, I was never involved in
who was consuming that?
Yeah, I would love to know.
Someone was watching it.
I was watching Jackie. I know.
Saying that black women wanted to see what was.
What the other side was like.
Went to double.
Hate to see it.
Foot in the pool.
Hate to see it. But yeah, man. So that was that kind of content. But the thing is as well, because basically the people really came on their channel because of her anyway. She's gorgeous. She's an absolutely gorgeous black woman, right? So she's the reason why people came on the channel and whatnot. And they've got like over 1 million subscribers. And that was because of her anyway. But when you go on her personal YouTube, she don't really post like that. So when she's saying that he was abusing her with the YouTube, I can understand that. And always having a camera in her face, I can understand that. And not giving her birthing vlogs and the video of her dead sister, he's sick. But then again,
video.
Yeah, because basically because she vlogged a lot, yeah. And her sister, she had like vlogs with her sister.
Okay.
And so she wanted them videos back. So because it's like a memory she got of her.
Can you Google these lot, please? Because we've been talking about them for so long, and I want an image of what they look like.
Nikki, yeah, but he was on holiday.
Oh, he wasn't here. Yeah, he was.
I ain't seen them.
Nikki Thot and Jamie Perkins.
I just want a vision of what's going on.
What we're talking about. I heard it though.
Nikki
Thot.
Thot.
On camera, you know.
You know Nikki Thot? You know
Thot.
Nikki
Thot.
Yeah, her sister's a model, Ducky Thot.
Ducky.
But you know them. I don't know if that's the traditional name.
You know, I don't know nothing already.
Yeah.
I think if you see,
I don't think even when he sees it, he's not gonna know who she is.
no, the sister. Maybe if you saw the sister, Ducky, you might.
Are they
So that's
English?
them.
Yeah.
No, they're Australian.
Oh, I've
No,
never.
it's TDA. We give you world news.
I've never seen these people in my life.
Yeah. They're popping back in the YouTube days. There they are.
No, he don't look like an ally though.
He's not.
People like the video. There's like 299 people in the
Yeah,
chat.
please like the video.
Like the video, please.
Like the video if you don't like the video if you want to see my natural hair.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do something.
Yeah, he don't look happy though.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He never looks happy though. Unless until he's on camera.
And it's funny
He's got those eyes.
because there's been
Crazy
like
eyes.
another couple. This is in America, and she was like a dancer. She was Nigerian. She's from Nigeria, but in America. And again, it was
Is it the burn victim?
no.
Okay.
No. And then she was with a white man.
Yeah.
And it was all doing up videos and whatever. And all of a sudden, I guess he got toxic. And then he started doing videos. And I felt like he was doing videos and then he was just like, oh, she was, you know, the trick, the little buzzwords, like she was really like aggressive to me. She would talk to me like this and talk to me like, and I'm thinking, here we go.
And I'll be honest with you, yeah, because these are the kind of things that I think about. Obviously, like relationships are nice, love is sweet, blah blah blah. But I have discernment in it. So even I could like you from here to kingdom come, but I always think of a time when we might not be getting along, and I need to know what spirit lives within you, and what kind of things you're gonna be saying to me. This is why I can't date white, because I just feel like you might just talk about you're in anger, and start saying all this microaggression, talk to me and calling me any word with a hard ER. Talking about you were angry. You know I didn't mean it. Yes, you did.
Yeah,
You slave owner. Yes, you did.
Right, how come there's like no vim for this woman? If this was the roles reversed, it was a black man and a white woman.
Oh, there was vim for her last
These would
week.
be
You mean
cooking
like
it.
she was
I'm
getting
talking
cooked?
No, I'm talking about from the
What
females in the
Vim?
room.
No, I got Vim for the.
Vim
That's
for
why I
what?
asked the question: who is the viewership? If the
No, wait, what does
the
it want
Vim?
Vim for?
I'm
Vim for what?
sorry.
What do you
Like,
mean?
what are you watching this?
No,
for?
just because obviously, if this was like roles reversed, there would be some type of disdain towards the black man
100%.
for what he's. Do you know what I'm trying to say? For
So,
what he's doing.
Are you saying we should have disdain for Nikki?
Of course.
Were you on holiday when she was getting cooked? She was getting cooked online for days. That's why I said that I'm
No,
glad that she's
obviously, I'm
spoke about it.
I'm saying like where. Oh, you know what?
No, but
It's
I'm
fine.
telling you. No, but I'm telling you that the cookings happened last week. When he came out, people were supporting him. People were even cussing. People were cussing me on the show, talking about I'm out here having sympathy for a white man, but all I saw was an abuse victim, right? No, last week she was getting cooked. She was getting cooked mad. In her comments on Instagram and stuff, if you go for her comments, people were cooking her differently. As in black women cooking her, everyone's cooking her differently.
Yeah, they took
So
that.
her speaking up now,
the
it's
white
like,
savior
yeah.
boy. Because they're gonna cook her.
Because basically, people were basically saying as well, what's it called? That people were standing up for white men, blah, blah, blah. And it was a whole thing. She was getting cooked badly last week.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's why, and I've read 17 pages. What more do you want from me?
Well,
That
page
was
one.
one.
Hardly any air in my lungs.
I checked out on page 2. I didn't even hear nothing you said.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. But yeah, man, all the best all parties involved anyway. You guys know how I roll. Let's get into people's journal.
The last thing was the Wright Brothers.
Was what?
The Wright Brothers. It was
The
in-
show last night.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said Proverbs. I was thinking Bible verse. Yes, so we went to I Think I Might Cheat on My Girlfriend last night by the Wright Brothers. Big up the Wright Brothers. Can we get some horns for them, please?
Yeah, 100%.
They did a great job with that. It was great. 10 out of 10, 100% recommend.
Yes.
Like
Opening night.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. It was absolutely hilarious. So here's my truth, right? Obviously, we had Ty and Shex on the show.
Mm-hmm.
When Ty's character came out,
Yes.
I wasn't sure Ty was going to deliver. I'm going to be real with you. But then, as he was going, I realized, no, that's his character. Like, his character is to be like shy, kind of a bit socially awkward because I'm just going to preach to you about Jesus kind of thing. But his comedic timing is smooth.
He was the best, I feel like.
He was best.
I like
sick.
that.
He was my favorite. Yeah, he was my favorite character.
Yes.
But big up Chioma. Chioma's a good actress. I need to see this on screens. I can't like. Chioma's a really good actress.
Yeah.
She's really, really good. Big up Adiola Patron as well. What's her name? Fiona Michelle. Shex, of course, Ty. Big Toes.
Liam.
Leanne, big up Leanne as
Do you know
well.
what? Yeah, Leanne from Love Island.
Yes, Leanne from Love Island, yeah.
I think. Remember Leanne? That was.
Oh, so obsessed with me.
I
wanted her to say that so bad. I wanted because you know how
Yes. I couldn't
that
believe
was
it as
her.
well.
I didn't recognize her.
She's in as
I
well,
don't
yeah.
watch. I don't watch Love Island.
Who's
first
Leanne?
off.
You know the one
Leanne,
that
oh,
was
so
done
obsessed
in
with me.
The
Gun in
Michael Leanne.
Michael, yeah, that
The
one.
one with Michael, dancing Michael.
I cannot lie to you.
That ended up with Priscilla.
Anyway,
Okay.
And she said, remember she was on the daybed and she's like, oh, so obsessed with me.
Okay,
Remember
yeah,
that, remember
Yeah,
that.
her, yeah.
I used to despise
Because
her.
you know how Big Tobes said, you know my style. He dropped that in there.
Yeah.
I wanted Leanne to do a so obsessed with me when she was talking to what's his name, Ty's character. It was really good, man. It was honestly really really good. I'd watch it again. I'd go back to watch it.
All of them did like a phenomenal
Yeah.
job.
They did,
for
man.
real, man.
They did. They did a
laughing.
great job.
It was so
It was so funny. It was
funny.
good message as well. It was really good, man. Iman was in a lot of ad libs. I'm never seen. Do you know what's mad? So basically, big up Gin and Just as well. She came with us, but Iman, Temi was in between me and Iman. I'm hearing this man's stupid, annoying ad libs traveling. I'm thinking, you can't take this man nowhere.
What kind of
So I'll tell you. So
I'm sitting up behind the bar, but I was doing ad libs.
Allegedly, I didn't say
no,
anything.
ain't nothing alleged about this shit. This is a fact. This is the Esther fact, right? So the storyline's about like obviously I think I'm actually my girlfriend and whatnot, yeah. And so it's like toxic relationships here and there. It's 3 couples, but they've all got their own situation going on. Someone's being tempted, and it's all whatever it is, yeah. Whenever it's a situation that pushes some form of what's the word? Because you've had a hard week. I'm trying to be nice to you. Say something like the girl does something. Okay, there was a scene where, for example, right, I don't want to spoil it too much, but basically, Chama's man has been useless. Like they haven't been connecting relationship wise and whatnot, right? But then he opened up to us like, I want us to connect, blah blah, because he's the one being tempted and whatnot, whatever. So then one time, I think he wanted to do something. He asked her what team he supports. She didn't know. That's just an example. Iman's talking about this and whatever. There's another girl. No, this is the one actually. This is the best example that I thought you are a problem, right? Basically, yeah, this girl, her man cheats. Like, he's a serial
Indiscriminately
cheater. Like, they went to
cheats.
football practice, yeah. He sent a voice into like 5 girls saying, I'll call you back after football. I'll call you back after football, whatever. Come to find out now, his girl cheated on him 5 years ago. One time. Iman's like,
doing ad libs.
hella ad libs talking about, oh yeah, see what I'm saying? I'm thinking, see what you're saying about what? What are you saying? This man is a cheating
Indiscriminately.
fool.
That's the word of today.
We've got to look at the
Indiscriminately.
timeline. She cheated 2 years into their wholesome relationship.
And he was cheating from day one from talking stage.
Allegedly.
No, it's not alleged. She said it in the play.
Yeah, she did.
Yes, she did.
I didn't hear that part.
No, of course she didn't. Of course she didn't. Because you're deaf to the truth. Why would you hear it? Why would you hear it? He's in all sorts of ad libs. I'm thinking, this guy is just... Can't take him nowhere.
I just saw a lot of black men being blamed for stuff.
I bet you did.
Even
Big
with
Tobes, yeah.
Oh, I was even coming
Big
to say.
Tobes, yeah. Big up Big Tobes, yeah. He was a positive male black figure on the show in the beginning, right? Especially
I'm glad you said it in the beginning.
Exactly.
Because he had a work wife. But anyway, I'm glad you said it in the beginning.
In the beginning, right? He was trying to make it work. The only thing he didn't do was just not dust the house. That's the only thing he did wrong.
That was the
And
opening
why
scene.
did he not do it?
First of all, that was the opening scene.
Thank you. That's how early it was his issues were, right? Then and the reason why he did that is because he was watching the big game, Arsenal versus Man United or something, right? He was there.
Let's not give it all
focused
away,
on-
though, but-
Yeah, sorry, this is true. But anyway, after this man's trying to make it work, trying to be supportive of his girlfriend.
I said prior to this as if the opening scene was not him watching Arsenal. Prior to what? Did you meet him backstage before he went on stage? What am I saying prior to this? Prior to what? What was it?
I've seen
When
the
he was
prequel.
watching the game and he had one job to dust the house, what was his girl doing, please?
Yeah. When she walked in, what was she doing?
What was she doing?
Just carrying shopping.
Okay.
And
what
where
was he
has she,
doing?
and where has she been all day?
I can't even work.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah,
what-
she had gone to
so
work.
when she walked
went
in
past the
with all
Tesco.
the bags.
Yeah, and she
What
said,
was he
can you
doing?
help me with the bags, please? She was struggling with the bags.
Wait, are you comparing this to
No.
him saying...
Answer the question.
What happened?
When she walked in with the bags,
Yes.
and a lot of bags, what
3.
was he doing? Okay, it's more
When
than
it
one.
comes to...
theatre.
Three is more than one. It's more than one.
When you people want to carry Selfridge's bags, you lot have the strength. When does Tesco bag now as a problem?
Who's you people?
Who's you people?
When she walked in with the bags, was the game on?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you
Thank you
expect?
No, but
See what I'm
happy,
saying?
no, okay, wait. Wait. Is the game from morning to night?
No.
Okay. So before that, he had tasks to do in the house. He didn't do it, but she's been out all
Maybe
day.
they didn't get up in time.
Exactly. So he's a bum. That's even ickier. That makes his case worse.
No, okay. You know, obviously we're not going to spoil it, but let's just be fair, yeah. It did seem...
You try and be fair.
It did seem that Big Tops was a good guy. Let's be honest. Even your friend afterwards, during the intermission, your friend, big up your friend...
No, don't you dare bring Crystal up into this.
Did she not say it?
No, don't bring Crystal into this. Because when I actually say it, and I've got a response to you.
All I was going to say to you is, she was like, wait a minute. When this guy was trying to make it work in terms of like, spend time with me, whatever, right? She noticed that Chioma basically was like bringing down Big Topes, innit? I can't remember their names in the show.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Sasha. Her name is Sasha.
Sasha and Jermaine.
Yes, Jermaine.
Yeah, that's it.
Bringing him down in the show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this guy was actively making the effort. Like, I want to spend time with you, and you just noticing, wait.
And she was studying to be a doctor.
Yeah.
She wanted to study and do her assignments.
This is it.
That's a crime, apparently.
No. Let's be fair. He was supporting that and stuff like that. But he was just saying, in the midst of that, let's spend time together, let's do this. Then he noticed that, wait a minute, you don't even know anything about me, what I'm passionate about. And he just wheeled off a long list of stuff that he knew about her, trying to show you, listen, I pay attention to you. How come you don't show the same attention to me? And your friend, again, noticed, was like, wait a minute, it's true. Like, why are you not showing the same attention to him?
And then what I did, because when she said that, I said, okay, that's fair, but let's parallel it to then the next couple then, Adiola and Shex, where she's there and doing all these things and blah, blah, and he's not doing that. So
exactly.
It's the same thing.
What do you mean what happened?
Because
No,
your
they're two
Vim...
different
No,
relationships,
it's not.
No.
It's still about the act, though.
But it's the same...
It's the fact that your Vim was a lot when Choma was the one that was not... that was putting her partner down. Hold your breath. When hold on.
Yeah, because I didn't get the ad-libs
but then
he was...
you didn't do ad-libs. You didn't do ad-libs when it was the woman
he was
suffering.
doing the disrespectful stuff.
Yeah, you didn't do any ad-libs when she was being cheated on, blah, blah, blah. But when she cheated
not
one
true.
time, no, you did. You did not. When she cheated one time, you were up in arms.
No, that's not true. I didn't like the way Shex was behaving.
So me and Christy are lying.
About what? I didn't see you lying.
No, because you said that's not true. What does that mean? What's the opposite of
were
truth?
like a distance away from me. So you may not
I
have
wasn't
heard.
a distance. I could hear everything, and I was thinking, I've never seen this close to you after no production. You talk too much. You're the people that people say shh to.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Either
crowd
way,
engagement was sick,
It was
though.
a great show.
Yeah,
It was
a
amazing.
great show.
The crowd engagement was really, really good
Yeah.
as well. But I thought crowd engagement made me realize that the bar is in hell when it comes to dating in this place. And I want better for everybody.
Yeah, because...
Like, the bar is in hell.
I can't lie,
You
there
ad
was...
lib as well.
Lower
There
than
were
hell.
certain R's...
I was laughing at the jokes and whatnot. I was silent.
Nah, Esther's an ad-lib too.
I want ad-libbing.
There were certain
My ad-lib
R's
was like,
and
oh,
oohs
not this.
for certain situations, and I'm just like, why are we are in this?
Yeah. This man said, I know
Even
your
the
favorite
end, 'cause I
I
don't
know
want
your
to
favorite
spoil it.
color.
Even the end, I was kind of like, wait, hold on. Is he not gonna come clean here?
He didn't come clean. But he was upset though. He was angry,
funny to me.
fuming that his girl cheated on him once 5 years ago, even though he was cheating on her from talking stage. And that's the thing, men can't handle a little bit of cheating. They can't handle it. But it was a really good show. Say all of that to say it was a really, really
It
good
was a
show.
great show, man. It was a great show.
10 out of 10. The guys are so funny, man.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, it's definitely something that I would watch again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And this is the second one. And I believe it's selling out. I know yesterday was sold out. I think
It's got today, and I think tomorrow.
but I'm sure I saw Kickback talk about something. It's all sold out. But check out if you can. See if you can go though. It's really, and it's in Greenwich as well. Very convenient to get to.
Yeah.
But pick up the guys.
Pick up some of the TDA.
Yes.
people that we saw there.
Yeah. You did. Men Emmanuel.
Yeah, big up Emmanuel, man.
Yeah, it's Emmanuel.
Chijoke was there.
Chijoke was there as well. Met Chijoke in person. Never met him.
Never met
Take a
him.
picture with each other.
No, we
Excuse
saw him briefly as we were going into the thing. Then after we didn't see him, you know.
Why would we take a picture with? Why? Sorry, what's going on here? What kind of? I need to understand line of questioning.
No, like, I haven't seen you guys before. Can I get a picture with you all? That sort of stuff. Because I saw a step and repeat.
Oh, that was like the press thing they wanted people to do kind of thing. So there was like a little red carpet thing. So that was that. That was for like promo, and that was like how we came.
Yes, Chijoke told an Emmanuel.
No, it's not telling me.
We're at the same height.
Yeah, but we're about the same height.
Have you met Chijoke in person?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like they might be the same height.
Okay.
Lovely guy though. I pick up the TD listeners with all that.
Pick up Chijoke.
It was nice.
I haven't seen him in the chat for a while, you know.
That's true though.
Well, I haven't seen Rebecca either.
Yeah.
Oh, we know why though.
You know what I'm saying?
You might run her off.
I didn't do anything.
You did that. You did exactly that.
Rebecca will come back.
I think
I
you
ain't
should send
seen
a message.
Stacey
over
in
I think he
years,
sent a
though.
message.
Yeah,
Stacey's
Stacey's
been
She
busy,
got
man.
a new job or something. The
Yeah.
new time zone or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
yeah, I know. She moved to New York on the time zone and stuff.
Yeah, the time zone's crazy.
Yeah.
So sweet, remember people. Still free my girl Shayla though, every damn time.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. for
Free
real.
Shayla. All right, well that's that. Let's get into People's Journal. There you have it.
Look at that.
There you have it.
Yeah. Let them work you. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm never gonna know the experience of living with one of them, you know. Never. I'm never gonna know the experience.
Yeah,
How was it?
You don't need to know.
Same as
you
all
say?
the rest of it.
Really? Oh, nobody was a bit quiet.
Quiet when?
Oh.
How was it?
Nah, man. I speak my
Interesting.
truth, man.
How was it, bro?
You don't know Richard's a connoisseur.
Okay.
Not a connoisseur.
I'm man of the world, man.
Man of the world.
Man
as
of the
well,
world
yeah?
too.
Wow.
United Nations.
I'm man of the world, man.
You're the head of state, press secretary of this. Okay.
I mean, it is what it is, man. It's life. I don't know where I'm gonna find love. Only God knows.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not even surprised.
God knows.
I
what
hope it's in between the thighs of a white woman, man.
What? Why is it between the thighs, man? What the
Why though? Why?
This show is giving TD After Dark. This ain't.
When's
Because-
when's that coming out?
Because I want to see, because you're a proud man, and I believe.
Am I?
Marks again.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a proud man.
You got
I
two
mean, I wouldn't
yeses.
let. Okay, what I mean by that is I wouldn't let pride get me in trouble. If that makes sense. But yeah, is what it is. Yeah,
I think you would look good next to a white woman.
I never thought about.
Okay. Well,
Well,
Isn't
anyway.
it? People's Journal. There ain't much to People's Journal today. Little breaking news that I'm pretty sure no one cares about, but it's linked to the Nigel Farage situation. And basically, an independent review.
His account.
Huh?
His bank account, so.
Yeah, it's still about his bank account. Basically, all it
you need to give
is.
it up, man. Just go where you're welcomed, man.
No, all it is just based on the review. I think he's sorted out his situation now, and it's just really about the reasoning why they did it, basically. And what they said was it was predominantly a commercial decision. So yeah, man, they considered their relationship. This is what they said anyway. Coutts considered its relationship with Mr. Farage to be commercially unviable because it was significantly loss-making. So yeah, it's just more stuff into the whole thing, innit? But obviously Farage doesn't necessarily agree. He says that the report itself whitewashed the closure. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, NatWest, their shares dropped, basically the biggest drop since 2016 Brexit vote. So yeah, man, people do care about Farage. Next thing I wanted to mention is Monzo are looking to sell some of its stakes, some of its stocks or whatever. And yeah, man, this will boost its overall value to £3.5 billion. So yeah, there isn't much more to it. It's still early days, and yeah, they're trying to obviously grow and do their thing. And Revolut and some of the other digital banks like Starling as well, all of them. Well, Starling at the moment is currently seeking a new permanent chief executive. Revolut is valued at like 10 times that. So Revolut's valued at like $3.5 billion dollars. And this was during the funding round in 2021. But yeah, for some reason Revolut still doesn't have a UK banking license. Just to put that out there. But anyway, Monzo, they're trying to sell some of their stuff. And yeah, that's going to be valued at £3.5 billion, basically, long story short. And the last thing I wanted to mention is Lloyds have come out and basically said that they predict that UK house prices will continue to fall until 2025. So if you're looking to get a house, maybe hold off, keep building up your deposit and buy a bit later on. You may get yourself a good deal. So yes, they pretty much predict that there'll be a 4.7% drop this year and a further 2.4% next year, 2024, before it recovers completely. But yeah, obviously nobody knows. It's all speculation. And yeah, that's all it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Let's go into our next headlines then.
Next headline, Ethiopia. Well, this is according to the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed. He was speaking yesterday, a few days after a speech that raised concerns about Addis Ababa's possible claims to the Red Sea. And he basically came out and said Ethiopia has no intention of invading another country and will never assert its interests through war. So there was a televised speech on October 13th where he came out and said that Ethiopia's existence as a nation is linked to the Red Sea and that his country needed a port and that peace in the region depended on balanced mutual sharing between landlocked Ethiopia and its neighbors. The second most populous country in Africa, with about 120 million inhabitants, Ethiopia has no direct access to the Red Sea, which is one of the world's major trade crossroads, unlike Eritrea and Djibouti, where they have access, right? Although he said he had no wish to interfere in the affairs of other countries and wanted to peacefully assert his demand for a port on the Red Sea, Mr. Abiy's speech worried some people who were listening, obviously, particularly in the context of apparent tensions between neighboring Eritrea. So again, in that speech...
120 million.
Second?
120 million.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man.
Nigeria's double that, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Abiy in a speech delivered yesterday in central Addis Ababa on the occasion of Defense Forces Day, actually, which is celebrated every year. He came out and said that Ethiopia has never invaded any country and will not do so in the future. Our recent request for access to the sea has raised fears that Ethiopia is leading an invasion. I want to assure you that Ethiopia will not assert its interests through war. So at least he's clarified it. He's just saying his desires. You know what I mean? Next headline, trigger warning here. Sad news, man. And basically in Lewiston, in Maine, in America, the Senator Susan Collins basically called attention to a mass shooting that occurred and has killed at least 18 people and injured 13 others. She said it was a dark day for the state. Speaking at a news conference with other state lawmakers on Thursday, Collins said that the heinous attack is the worst mass shooting to happen in Maine. An extensive manhunt is underway for the suspect in the shooting. Various law enforcement officials are searching for Robert Card, who's 40 and who is wanted for 8 counts of murder. This is according to what police have said. At least 80 agents from the FBI are looking for Card, and in addition to personnel from various other agencies, including the ATF and the Coast Guards. She also went on to say that everyone's determined to bring the killer to justice. Speaking to the family of the victims, the Maine senator acknowledged that no words can easily, or rather fully ease the shock, the pain and the justifiable anger that they're feeling. Still, she said that she hopes that they find strength in the support of people from around the country. And the last headline takes us to South Africa, where apparently, fast food giant KFC has closed down all of its restaurants, man. Why? In Lesotho. Lesotho. That's what I heard is the right pronunciation, or the correct pronunciation. And this is due to a severe outbreak of bird flu, man, in neighboring South Africa. In South Africa, yeah. The decision follows the banning of all poultry imports from South Africa by the government. KFC's chickens, the key ingredient in in the KFC, are primarily sourced from certified farms in South Africa that are rigorously maintained to remain free of bird flu. However, due to this ongoing crisis in South Africa, it's put significant pressure on the supply chain. And Lesotho is a landlocked mountainous country completely encircled by South Africa, which we spoke about, I believe, on the 4th of this month. It's a big them up, man. And they've been, unfortunately, significantly affected by the outbreak that has been plaguing its neighbor for several months. South Africa has been struggling to control the spread of bird flu, leading to the culling of more than 7 million egg-laying hens, representing 20 to 30% of the country's entire poultry stock. So it's crazy, man. The severity of the outbreak also prompted neighboring Mozambique to cull about 45,000 infected hens that had been imported from South Africa, further underscoring the regional crisis. The bird flu outbreak has had far-reaching consequences, causing a shortage of both eggs and chicken meat in multiple countries across southern Africa. KFC Lesotho, however, has vowed to find a resolution to its supply chain disruption and has assured its loyal customers that its restaurants will soon be back in operation. And that's it for the headlines. Time to pay the bills.
All right, let's go into reaction.
Welcome to the reaction, people. I'm going to read off some sports headlines for you. Last night, we had our second tier European competition.
Second and third, no? Technically.
Oh, well, what's that?
Conference and that, yeah.
I don't think I've got any conference here. I just got Europa League. So I'm just going to read the results from last night's games. Anybody who cares, equal opportunities and all that. Real Betis beat Limassol 1-0. SC Freiburg beat Baka Topola 3-1. Marseille beat AEK Athens 3-1. Molde beat Hacken 5-1. Olympiacos beat West Ham 2-1. Rakov and Sporting Lisbon drew 1-1. Sparta Prague and Rangers drew 1-1. Sturm Graz and Atalanta drew 2-2. Bayer Leverkusen beat Karabakh 5-1. Brighton and Hove Albion beat Ajax 2-0. Liverpool absolutely thrashed Toulouse 5-1. Panathinaikos lost to Rennes 2-1. Roma beat Slavia Prague 2-0. Sheriff and Serveti drew 1-0. And Union Saint Gilles beat Linz ASK 2-1. I never saw none of them games. Did you catch any of that football?
Seen none of it. I was going to put on the Brighton one, and then couldn't be bothered, to be fair.
Ajax are down bad right now.
Bad. They lost a lot of players, man. I don't think in the history of just knowing about the football club, I've never seen them this bad.
It's probably the gaffer. They always use a lot of players. They always lose players. They always lose big players, but they got the system there.
Yeah, but they're always usually still like at the top of their table or winning their leagues or whenever. Do you know what I mean? But recently, it's just been the last thing. I think the last year, to be fair, has just been bad. So
it's proven, man. Very Ten Hag, man. It's not that easy, man. You didn't catch any of the games, did you, Brent?
No, sorry.
All right, cool. Well, here's a headline about one of the games that I can read. It says, Liverpool enjoy a perfect night in Europa League as Ryan Gravenberch impresses against Toulouse. Liverpool had the perfect night in the Europa League as they scored 5 goals, gave 2 players debuts and shook off one of the misses of the season to cement their favourites tag. The Reds, who were ruthless in their 5-1 thrashing of the French Cup winners Toulouse at Anfield on Thursday, now have to win the competition, according to former midfielder Joe Cole. Following another entertaining attacking display... Following another entertaining attacking display...
What, because of my belly?
I don't know what that was. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, it's my belly, man, but nobody's hearing it on the mic, innit? Sorry that it's disrupting you. You're fantastic, we did.
Everybody's actually mad in this room. It's just different levels. It just comes in different. It just presents differently. You could have just said sorry and left it at that. There's no need.
I will make sure and pray for this room to all the spirits.
I think it's too late, man. We're a year and a half in. The spirits are settled.
Well, anyway, following another entertaining attacking display, they have tasted victory in 10 of their 13 matches this season and kept up their perfect winning record at the top of Group E in Europe's secondary tournament. Most of the time, we were in complete control, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp told TNT Sports. We made good goals, nobody got hurt, perfect night. I think it's really easy to fall in love with this team. There is so much excitement in it. We have to make massive steps. We have to grow. We have to do a lot of things. But a lot of the signs are really promising. After their brilliant start, his side will advance to the knockout stages with 2 matches to spare if they beat Toulouse in their next Europa League game in 2 weeks' time. And in our final sports headline, Lewis Hamilton suspects more than 50% of the F1 cars would have breached plank rules at USGP if whole grid were checked. So Lewis Hamilton believes more cars other than just his and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc would have been disqualified from the United States GP due to excessive plank wear had post-race scrutineering checks been widened beyond just 4 cars. Hamilton lost his second place finish in Austin last Sunday after the skid blocks on his Mercedes were found to have worn too thin. Leclerc's Ferrari, which had finished 6th, fell foul of the same regulation. Due to the nature of the FIA's long-standing random spot check policy on certain areas of cars for rules compliance, only 4 cars were checked for their plank wear after the race, with half of them failing. Basically, that was the first time we've had a sprint race there in Austin. They had only tested a few cars and 50% of them got disqualified, said Hamilton to Sky Sports F1 ahead of the weekend's Mexico City GP. There are far more drivers' cars that were illegal but weren't checked. The skid is not a performance element. Of course, if you have a flat surface, everyone is going to be pushing their car to be as low as possible. but it's mostly some cars handle the bumps better than others. And you know, we've had a very stiff and bumpy car for the last 2 years. But ultimately, it failed the regulation, that needs to change. And that is the end of our sports headlines. Let's get into Out Ere, people. I haven't even read this story. I've seen it going around. I'm familiar with these tactics about police telling man they smell cannabis in the car just because black man's in there and no one else smoking in there. You know what I'm trying to say? And obviously, now I've stopped smoking, they couldn't run that on me. Before it was annoying because the paranoia sets in and I'm thinking, shit, can they smell it? I know they can't smell it, but because I'm paranoid and
you
I
do
smoke,
that shit.
you have to let it slide. Well, then again, there's not much you could do anyway. Hey, Brent, can you click that video from the LBC as well, just to see the kind of fuckery that we've got to put up with people's stink attitudes in this country? It's so annoying. Have you seen it?
Is it on?
It's on the deck number one. There's a link at the end of it. The LBC video. No.
There's a second link next to it.
Yeah, there's a second link next to it. We'll start with the yeah, there you go. That one right there. Give us a little bit of volume. Let's hear what these people. If you listen to LBC, you'll hear what the whole country thinking. You
Yeah, 100%.
Insane.
100%.
You'd actually know where you live if you listen to LBC.
Cannabis is one of the most commonly used excuses for stopping cars,
But they
particularly
didn't stop the car because of that, Nick.
black
They stopped it
males.
They stopped it because of erratic driving.
But what erratic driving?
Have you seen the video, Nick?
No, this you're the second.
Let me
Where
just
is this
ask that.
damn
Have you
video?
seen that?
No,
Right.
that's why I
The
just
press
said.
have had the video for weeks and not released it.
Have you seen it?
No, but I know that they've been. I know that it was released to the press.
Hold on, sir.
Weeks ago.
Hold on.
Weeks ago. And I'll tell you why they haven't released it, because they were told they had to pixelate out all the number plates of other cars.
Right. What
That's what
happens in
happened
the
to
video? So you've not seen the video.
I know.
How can you comment on what happens in the video if you've not seen it, sir?
They were driving erratically. They were driving alongside
if you've
the
not
road.
seen it,
But nobody's seen the whole video.
well,
Nick.
how can you
Nobody's-
possibly? Well, I'm going to say they were driving brilliantly at 29 miles an hour in a 30-mile zone.
But
Because
it's
I
known
haven't
that
seen the
they
video,
wasn't.
but I know that's what happened.
It's
I mean, do
known-
you see the nonsense of this argument? You've not seen the damn video, sir.
But until you see it, how can you defend them?
Because,
they can't. They
because
don't
of
just
this
stop a
ruling.
car just
Because there was no cannabis on either of the two people or the baby. There was no cannabis in the car. There was no cannabis on anybody. There was no cannabis. I can smell cannabis is one of the most commonly used excuses.
How can he want to defend himself vehemently and he can't see and there's no video?
Can you imagine? And he's talking like he actually definitely saw the video.
That's just literally just prejudice. And
Yeah, 100% ingrained prejudice. That's it.
That's England for you, though. I don't know why anyone's surprised.
Is that Ramsey facts?
Hey, Ramsey facts.
Sorry, Ramsey.
Trigger happy.
Sorry.
Yeah, nah, these people. So, what is the story that basically they got stopped and the Fed said that they smoked cannabis.
Yep.
These are athletes. I'm guessing they don't smoke, either of them. I'm guessing the baby don't either. But I don't actually know. What do they do? To go to a tribunal? They took them to court or something?
I feel like I remember seeing the video and the way she looked so shook up because the baby was in the car and everything. And the way they was acting with them was just, it looked.
I think there might be a
very
video
triggering.
in the first one. I'm not too sure. But yeah, just I think they were being like overly aggressive to the brother as well.
Yeah.
Oh, just a video,
Yeah. Look.
Why are they dealing with him like this for? Do you want to press play? The advert's gonna come up because it always fucking does.
No promotion.
Has it got sound?
Get out the car! Get out the car now! Get into lane section 1, get out the car! PC Frank's local lane! Get out the car! Get out
Look,
the car!
he's got his baton ready to smash the window.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Go through it all.
Get out of the car.
Go through it all.
Go through it all.
given. PC Franks, local lane police station.
What reason? What did I do, bro? I'm at home, bro. I'm at home, bro.
They literally at house. Outside the house.
Bro, this is my. Bro, I'm at. What the, bro? What you doing, bro? What the you guys doing? My kids in the car, bro. What you guys doing?
And this is why you got to chop their daughters, man.
Sir.
Huh? See how tight we're back in?
Reparations!
See? I'm a genius.
Relax yourself.
I keep telling you relax, you got me in pain for no reason.
And it's for no reason.
No
What's
reason.
this got to do with cannabis? That's not even an excuse. What the hell has this got to do with cannabis?
What is that got to do with cannabis?
Or even if they was driving recklessly or whatever. Like, there's no reason to treat people like this. This is why I hate Babylon.
So did they prove that he had nothing? Nothing.
Two of them got sacked, I think.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, what happened? Yeah.
They used the word dismissed. Is that another word for sacked? Because dismissed just sounds very.
It's just illegal.
Yeah, you know the ones like, okay.
I think this is three of them or something got off of it, or they're fine, but two of them got. I believe so, yeah.
Like this, bro. Till you calm down, you'll stay like this.
When you calm down, you know.
Calm down.
I hate Babylon every time in every country. I've got no time for these people. This is how they deal with the man for no reason. Pieces of shit.
What do you mean you smell cannabis? Section 23. You know who I am?
I love to know who I am now.
Who is he?
You can smell
He's an athlete.
He's out in his message as well.
And he's outside his yard. Do you see what we go through? He's getting dragged up outside man's home for no reason. Ain't broke a law in the land. But because I look like this, you don't think you can do with me like that. You could treat me like that.
We will alter the handcuffs to the front.
And they're pussies. They buy into so many like stereotypes, and they've got so many jokes and so much prejudice. They're probably intimidated for no reason. They're just scared of man.
But when you see their force, they always come with so much force, as if like they expect them to be attacked or something, and it's all in your head.
Yep. So they was in the car already, and they ran to the car like
it was a bomb in there.
Yeah.
Right, you take hold of that. We'll do right arm first. Right arm. You man are so funny. I'm outside. Look at my other car over there. Look at my other car over there.
I've been there too many a time.
Take him round to
Not
the
gonna lie,
front.
I mean,
Take them round to the front.
you know, chopping their daughters makes perfect sense, man.
Look at my other car, bro. Listen,
No, but do you get it now, though?
How does chopping their daughters help you in this situation?
Like, it's just I saw it's just the small little victories within.
The get back.
Just them, like their daughters specifically. And
it stops that.
Listen,
that's not gonna stop it, but
okay.
Make me someone might feel better.
Who?
Demand them.
Why should indiscriminately chopping their daughters and then they come to do that to you? Indiscriminately.
It's a vicious cycle.
Okay. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
Call her up again.
Call her up again.
Nah, man. Look, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, man. That's bullshit, man. I've seen too many examples of that. There's too many young black men who go through that every single day of their lives for no apparent reason. It's a fucking joke, man.
Wholesome family, you know. This wholesome family just
you imagine?
enjoying life in their car. You come and do this.
Dragged up outside your house, man.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah, unless you get dragged up to outside your house, you don't really know how it feels as well, man. Outside your house as well.
It's a violation.
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah,
I'm tired of the policeman.
Bun Babylon.
And they're telling you the child is in the car. This is what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't care anyway.
Don't care.
Disregard everything the guy just said. Telling the guy relax when the guy's in pain. Okay, how do you expect them to relax? What, do meditation? Like, what are we talking about? Come on, man.
It goes without saying, man, anytime please make an appearance here, they are well and truly done out here. Bun Babylon.
But when did this incident happen? Because I thought, was this last year?
I believe it happened
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And since then, definitely not funny enough. Since then, he's been stopped a number of times and he's filmed it. I want to get it for you guys. So in August last year, he revealed that he's been pulled over by the police again 2 years after the original stop and search, right? He shared 3 clips on Twitter, including one of an officer withdrawing the same baton again, right? And said that 7 armed police have stopped him in his car.
Armed?
This is separate to this occasion, you know? Yeah. And he basically, he just come out, he just said, look, Black people are 9 times more likely to be stopped and searched. Nothing's changed since Stephen Lawrence, man. He's right. He's right. So, it's what you got to contend with, Anonymous. You'll be reminded.
Wait.
Yeah, it's true. It's not going.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going away.
You're gonna be. It's a constant reminder.
Yeah, so better in mind, man.
I said you can't fuck your way out of racism. So.
I know. I mean, I agree, but I don't agree also because you have men who can live with it. They can live with their conscience because they say that they're
like rich,
fighting a good fight.
Yeah, they're fighting a good fight. They told
No, I'm
themselves
not
that.
trying to fight no good fight, but when like all jokes aside, that stuff pisses me off. Man. Like all jokes aside, that stuff pisses me off because it comes from like, as I said, it just feels like PTSD, seeing this shit over and over and over again. And when you get gripped up in front of your house or beat up in front of your mum in front of your house, like, why would you ever feel any kind of way to them? What type of love? And you don't know me, innit? I'm like a down to earth
Zen master.
Yeah, like, but the police, nah. There's nothing you can do to make me want to sit in a room with them, have a conversation with them. Like, nah, I'm not here for them.
I heard that.
Well, like I said, well and truly done it here each and every time, and deservedly so. Let's get into our outro, man.
All right, people. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Did we get to 200 likes?
Did we?
Nearly.
Oh.
8 left.
Guys, like up the video.
Please like the video.
We can get those 8 before we sign off.
Yes. So, just a reminder that Miss Mariah is collecting used items like shoes, books, clothes, school items, all that great stuff for kids and families in Uganda. So please hit her up if you've got anything to donate. At Miss_Anne_Mariah on Instagram or via the Twitter community, which is called The New Black with an X, and let her know and she will pick it up.
Has she contacted you yet, Monks?
I don't believe so.
Alright.
I mean, my socials have been a bit active, but I've been in my messages, so I haven't seen it.
I'll have a word with her.
Cool.
Give her a day. It was yesterday.
She's got plenty of time, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
I ain't even gone through the cupboard yet to see what she's got before I be making them promises. I'm sure there's something that they can
You're
have.
such
though.
a character, you know.
Something.
Something, exactly.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be
Anyways,
choosers.
how's the likes looking?
Yeah, we reached 200.
We have,
Done it,
lovely.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you.
To squeeze it out of him. But thank you very much for the likes. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Please follow us on our social media platforms. The Day After TNB on Instagram, Twitter, and on TikTok. Big up our researchers, as always. Big up the callers, the 2 anonymous boys from today, who were fighting their rights to love white women. Big up them.
Yeah.
That was heavy on his heart, you know. Like that was
Yeah,
heavy.
I know.
He was really conflicted.
He was bogged down, way down.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
At the tender age of 23. If you would like to send voice notes and text in, the number is 075 6484 1073. And if you'd like to inquire about the show or feature on the show, you can email the team, email us at thedayafter@thenewblack.com. Have a great weekend.
Before you go, do you think it's a bit different than our generation for him to be in an interracial relationship?
Yeah.
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 I think
Yeah.
it's looked at.
Does the younger generation care about that kind of stuff?
It's looked at with softer eyes than it was for the older generation.
I mean, I don't think to say care because people like who they like in it, but it's not going to be with the same kind of. You know what I'm trying to say? Same
It's
kind
not
of
made with the
vim or
same vim
disdain
at all.
towards it, like walking down the street. London is probably one of the most multicultural cities in the world, and there is examples of interracial dating every 100 yards. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like everywhere, people just do it, walk it, see it, and it's just normal. Cultures mix. This is just the times that we're living in. Like it's just normal. You know, as a people person, as a worldly guy, I'm here for it, man. Like let's just all love each other and get along, man. That's how we're gonna get to our goal of peace. You know what I'm saying? God's work. Christy?
Obviously, her parents might be London-born and bred.
Maybe.
Do you understand? Estate-born and bred.
Maybe.
So their experience would be different.
Well, either
so
way,
her daughter or their daughter might not give him too much grief.
Look, either way, I suppose he could spin it in any which way he wants. Either they are down to earth, good friendly, wholesome white people that are allies to the cause, which is cool, positive, because they exist, or they're pieces of shit and he's getting his lick back.
But to marry somebody just to get a lick back?
Yeah. No, but that's what I say. It's gonna hurt the dad's heart though. Like hurt it. might lead him to an early grave if he was that bad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Take them down one at a time, man.
No.
Yeah, indeed.
On a lighter note, I know we've got a community of people that are everywhere and do all sorts of things. Anyone can get me 2 tickets to Composers tomorrow. I'd be greatly appreciated. If you could DM me, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see you. Have a great weekend, people.
Happy weekend, man.
Come back, Rebecca.